Hello everyone. How are we all doing today? Hopefully we're doing good. All right, so today we're gonna finally start the 3.5 update. Just yay! I'm excited. We're going back to a we're going back to a region to I should say we're going to an older region but in a different area. There we go. That sounds a bit better. So I'm excited. 2 years of hitting Mirai. True. All right, we got the bonk already. I'm being violated. They're very fun. I want to try something for a minute. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way because it might actually help reduce the fact that my model might lag and my computer will hate me less. I'll try to keep my head in here as much as possible. But yeah, I'm excited. I am, however, not excited that because we're going to a new region, I have not finished any of the quests that I got since like Lahairoi started. So now I just have a long ass list of quests for Lahairoi that I still haven't finished and we're leaving. So I'm like, oh goody, I can't wait to just get more. Also, since we're going back to an older region, I feel like it's mandatory that I play like older characters, or at least characters in that region, I feel. So I do the party swap. Do I not have that? No, I don't. Okay, well, I don't have the thing, so I will. The two guys that are just green. Anyways, yes. I shall play this team. Because it's fun. Oh look! A federation. It looks new. Great. Okay, wait. Yeah, we'll just play with this team on. Because I was gonna say I'll swap over later, but then I was like, I don't know if the game lets me transition to swap. Because I don't know if one thing transitions into another, so I will I'll just leave it like this. Actually, I feel like I should, as much as I want to play Jian, I feel like I should play Kuyan. No, I don't play. I have played Kuyan like a decent amount. I haven't played Jian as much. Like, I probably would have played him more if I got him at the beginning of the game, but I didn't. I got him later, so that means I didn't play him as much because I had other characters I was playing. We all know Mirai coping. I just want us to get to the new region, man. I just want us to get there. I was stuck with story characters on her team. I know we won't be, I know I won't be using this man, but I'm gonna do this anyways to make myself feel a bit better, okay? I want to make myself feel a little bit better, so at least let me do this, please. There we go. I was like, why am I not moving anymore? And I'm like, oh, never mind. I'm in the area. Did the volume like adjust? Why is this so quiet? I need to adjust my volume. Wow, I haven't seen people in a long time. Lol.
ヤンヤンからか。確かにそろそろ連絡が来ると思ってたぞ。
アブのためにお菓子の詰め合わせも入ってるよ。
Yeah, this is a lot quieter than normal. What the heck? Alright, I'm gonna have to adjust my sound later. And maybe it's because of the update. Because I know some of my settings did get reset, but I don't know if all of them did.
ヤンヤンは最高だな。嬉
I
しいぞ。
definitely know my graphics and my language definitely did, which is like, oh,
もちろんだぞ。我は分け合うことの大
Which
切
is sad.
さを誰よりも分かってるからな。
also when I was downloading the Japanese pack again, I saw the page. I saw the page of you can pick every single character's individual language. Also, since they have the page where you can select everybody and just do it in the language setting instead of just doing it in like the character screen, they listed all the voice actors, which is great because then I can just scroll down and be like, I know you, I know you, I know you. Graphics always reset, unfortunately. Do they? Yeah, they do. But it makes me sad.
まさかまたあの無双選手が暴れてるのか。いや、さすがにそれはないか。
Okay, is the game volume okay for you guys? Because I feel like it's a bit quieter for me, but maybe it's okay for you guys. Nobu is gonna turn his house into a sauna.
返事を書くときに聞いてみようか。
True.
どこか返事を書ける場所を探そう。
Because I want a big spicy chicken. Lol. Okay, perfect. Let me check my settings. Settings. That is not the settings. This is the settings. Okay, that's full. Music is like, what was it? We did it at like 70. Sound effects, I made this quieter because I don't need to be harassed by these sound effects. I do like the ambient sound because I like the sound of the outdoors. Interface, we also made this quieter because I don't need the sound of click, 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 click. I choose graphics. Yes, unfortunately I have to turn everything low or off because that's just how this works. That's just that. Oh yeah, the language setting. I love how they just have it right here. Look, you can just click everybody's individual thing, which is great. Now I can look at everyone's names for voice actors now. Wait, does it do it for English too? Oh, I don't have the English pack. Oh no, it does. Oh, it's all on the side here. You can just see everyone. Oh my god. Also, I was gonna say, I know like more than half these people here. Damn. Oddly enough, SFX was louder than everything. Really? Damn. Okay, well then I'll turn the SFX lower then. Because it was the loudest thing. Okay. We'll turn it a little lower then. We'll turn it here. I think this should be okay, right? And we'll turn the music a little bit higher because I do like the music. Music good. Okay, so voices are the highest, music next, ambience, and then SFX lower. Our face is also lower. Okay. Should be good now. Okay. There we go. Hold on a minute. Now I have to turn it up on my end for myself. Okay, is it better now? I'll have to test it again.
Yan Yan に何を書こうかな。虚無の名式アレフ1。人の意志を喰らい、その存在すら消し去ってしまう。本当に恐ろしい敵だった。
Because clearly this is something I should write about. It's okay. What am I gonna... I gotta talk about this because this was like a major plot point.
ようやく倒すことができた。これからはラハイロイにも輝かしい文明が芽生えていくはず。あとは今週のみんなは元気にしてる？月水祭以来なかなか会える機会がなくて少し寂しい。
Hello app. How are you all doing? Hopefully you're doing good.
気づけば随分と遠いところまで来たよ。たまには足を止めてあの懐かしい場所に帰りたくなることもある。でもそう思うたびにいつも新しい厄介事が舞い込んでくるんだよね。
You know, I'm hopeful. I am hopeful that once we get to New Fed, that they'll announce an SP version of Calcharo because they did it for Yang Yang. So I'm hoping that it will happen. I pray.
ヤンヤンが見たという
I pray to the
あの夢のこと。
gods.
あの日あなたに呼び覚まされてから私
Yeah,
はた
I'm
くさん
good.
の
Thanks
夢
for
を見て
asking.
い
How
た。
are you? I am doing
いい夢も
pretty
悪い
good.
夢も
Um,
目
though
覚めた瞬
today
間に
I was a
風の
bit
ように
lazy and I
消える
didn't
もの
cook
があれば
dinner,
心
so
に
I
深
decided
く刻ま
to
れて離れない
buy
もの
some
もある。
food. And for some reason, I was gonna like order on the app for the place I was gonna go eat at, but then for some reason the like app wasn't like working.
けれど
It wasn't like
それらはあ
taking
く
my
まで夢
card
で
for
あっ
some
て
reason, even though I had like the
現実では
correct
ない。
information and stuff like that. I tried to like
今の私たちの
remove
響
it
かせ
and
て
then
いな
add
い
it back on. It still wouldn't
ただ
work.
の名残
So then
の
I
ような
went
もの。
into the restaurant to order, and then I have my like card on my phone. So I try to like tap my phone. It also didn't work, and I did it like twice, and I was like, "What the heck? Not working." And the one day that I was like, I'm gonna go and not cook
あの
and
運病
buy
での
something
出
to
会い
eat
だけは
today,
違う。
I didn't bring like
ど
my
んなに多く
physical
の
like
夢を見よう
bank
と
card with me. I
決
was
して
like,
消え去ることは
oh,
ない。
this
私た
is
ちだ
not
け
good. But thank
確か
God,
な現
my
実。
friend came to the rescue, and they saved me, and they paid for dinner, and then I paid them back. So I thanked them for it,
あなたが
because
最
then
初につけて
otherwise,
くれた名前の通
um,
り
I wouldn't have food.
私はこれからも漂白を
So
続ける運命で
I thank them.
この先の
But
旅
then
を
like it's so dumb.
未
I
知に
can't
溢れてい
tell
る
if
は
it's
ず。
because it's like the chip in my like bank card or if it's like the card
でも
reader.
そ
Cause
れは
like
同時に
I can go like 6 months, a
でも
year,
それは
however
同時
long.
に
And then randomly one day it'll
無
just
数に
not
広が
work.
る明日の中で
Whether it's like my
私たちの
cards
奇跡
on
が
my phone or I actually have like the physical card and I'm
い
using
ずれ
it.
また交差する可能性が
Regardless if
あ
I'm
る
like tapping or inserting. And it's like so dumb. I'm just like, why is this like not working? And every single time I go to the bank and they always tell me the same thing. They're like, oh, like if you know there's nothing blocked, like if your card's not blocked, you don't have overdue payments or whatever, those are usually the two problems.
はい今行きま
And
す
I'm like, bruh, why? So I'm kind of sad and I'm really annoyed. Because like it always happens when I need it to work the most. Regardless if it's like, I don't know, making a big purchase or just like buying food. It just doesn't work when I need it to. And then it works like every other day. I'm like,
ど
bruh.
れどれこの先
Hello,
の検
no,
問所を抜け
no.
たらも
Good
う電報使
afternoon.
いだね
What are you talking about?
手がか
I'm
りをた
talking
どって
about my
まさ
bank
かこん
card
な遠
not
くまで来ると
working
は思わ
and
なかっ
being
たよ
dumb for no reason. But thankfully my friend was there to save me, so
行
I'm all
方不
good.
明になった方々は皆さんここにたどり着いたのですね
How is everyone? I am doing pretty
それも
good,
これも
other
ヤンヤ
than
ンの流れ息のおかげだよ
dealing with my bank
細か
card
い手が
being
か
dumb
りを
and
つなぎ合わ
stupid
せて
for
くれ
no
なかった
apparent
ら
reason out of the
今
blue,
週
and
中
there's
をど
nothing
れだ
wrong
け
with
駆けずり
it.
回る羽目になってたか
So yeah. And Big B said, I love it when I get a chance to just click highlighted words.
獣医たちの調査では
Oh,
彼
my
らはそれ
like
ぞれ事情があり
dictionary
ム
or
シュへ向かおうと
syllabus
して
thing.
この原法地界を通ることになったようです
No, no, no. I'm not gonna say the funny number thing. Yes, I get your joke. Haha. But I'm not gonna say. Her card denied her food, but allowed everything else. That is true. Like, it's really dumb. It's honestly really stupid. Cause like, this happened to me around like Christmas time last year. I went to the store to buy something.
ですが結果と
And
して
I,
誰もムシューにはたどり着い
because
て
like
いませんし
my card, it's like if it's over a certain
戻ってきた人もいません。
amount, then I need to insert instead of
私の
tapping
記
because
憶が
that
確か
doesn't
なら
work.
原法地界は
So I inserted the card and I like did it like 3 times and it still didn't work. So I went across the street to the bank and the bank's like, oh, there's nothing wrong with your card. There's nothing like there's nothing blocking your card. You don't have overdue payments. And I'm like, why is it not working? They're like, oh, sometimes it's the card reader. I went back. I did it again. I tried to pay for the thing. I had to do it 2 extra times, and on the 3rd time it finally worked. And I'm like, what is wrong with my my card? It's so dumb, and I hate it. I want to cry every single time. These are times where it's like, I wish I had cash, because like cash would have saved my butt, and I wouldn't have had to do that. But like, I don't carry cash around with me as much anymore unless I know I'm going to like a place that requires cash, like an arcade or something like that. Or I'm going to like a food festival where they only take cash or whatever. Like, I don't usually have cash on me. But sometimes when my card doesn't work those days, I'm like, I wish I carried cash. I would be off after lunch and go to 7-Eleven. I'm not missing a 50% off. Pringles. Hey, let's go! What's your favorite type of flavor? No. Sends cash via carrier pigeon, except in like a few months. Unless intercepted by Hungry Hog. True. At least have like a $20 bill in the wallet at all times. Yeah. I should do that. But like, sometimes I just don't do that. But you do have a point. I should just carry at least $20, 20 or 30 bucks with me in cash in case. Because it's definitely useful. Also, I can't tell, is this like close to the beginning area? Or am I just like seeing things and remembering bad because like... I don't know where we are right now. Does it look like the beginning area? No, it's not, because this building doesn't look familiar. Yeah, the buildings aren't familiar. This is not the beginning area. But also, this doesn't look like any area we've been to either. Oh, hey, I was gonna say the loading screen is different now, and the loading screen, like, texture of, like, the walls or bricks or rocks or whatever are kind of like this. It's the same. I was gonna say, even though my graphics are a lot lower, it still looks pretty good. Oops, I did not mean to zoom in on you. Sorry. I meant to zoom in on the buildings. Oopsies. Sour cream and onion, fave flavor of majority of my potato chips. That is true. But you know okay, sour cream and onion, good. But the bad thing about sour cream and onion is it's very addicting and I will not stop eating. So if I get like one of those big bags of chips of sour cream and onion, I'm just devouring it all. Meh. Let's grab. No, nothing. Mirai, when you went to the bank to complain, did you not think to withdraw cash while already at the bank before returning to store? Cause like, I thought it would have been fine. Because I didn't think there was anything preventing me from using my card, but I was like, oh, maybe I'm just wrong and they, you know, accidentally delete the email or something like that, or it didn't get sent to me, because sometimes that happens. Like, I might accidentally misclick or something else happened to it. So I went to the bank and they're like, yeah, it's fine. And no, I did not think about bringing cash, taking cash with me in case if it were to happen again for some reason. I didn't think 2 steps ahead, sorry. Also, you look like Sai from Naruto, especially the constellation star looks like Sai's sword. Oh. That's fair.
Shika, 来ます。武器を構えて。ヤンヤン、何か感じたの？
Supersized potatoes. Oh, sorry, piatos. Philippine potato chips, I think, is barely enough for me, so I have to buy Mountain Dew to fill me. I see. Does Wendell's Mirai look pasty white to look like Sai? True! Am I that pasty white? I don't know. It's so funny because of how you see me on stream. I'm like, I don't know why. I'm a lot brighter. Like, it seems like for some reason, I have like lighting on me. Like, like when you go, like when you see models take photos and stuff, right? They have like the big industrial like lights shining on them. It's like if that happened to me when you guys look at me on stream, but like my model actually on VTube Studio, my skin's a lot like darker. It's not that dark, but it's obviously not as bright. But for some reason, it's like way more bright on stream. I don't know why. And then like on VTube Studio, it looks like normal. Looks normal to me. Skin tone and hair are different shades. True. The ordinary LED screen makes it too bright. True, I look too pasty. I blend into the wall. I'm white. I'm too white. Oh no, I gotta use these two? Again, I'm on mobile, so it might look pasty white on PC, people. At least from like, if I look at my like VTube Studio and then compare it to what you guys see on stream, which is my preview on OBS. The preview on OBS of how my model looks in terms of like in terms of like my skin and my like hair is definitely a lot like brighter compared to how it looks on my VTube, which I think is kind of interesting. Oh god, I haven't played these people a long time. I don't know how to push buttons, but I'm also bad at dodging. Haha. There we go. Plus, this is a 9-year-old screen, so this is normal to me. Why did the volume all of a sudden turn so much higher? I need to lower it a little bit. We literally said, let me solo this. Oh, whoa, the rock said we're gonna move. Oh, that's so bright. My eyes. My eyes. That's so bright. I'm not a vampire good, but oh. Well, that's awkward, isn't it? Wait, I didn't want to get beat up. What is this? I see it as long as my face is closer to the screen 3 inches. No, no, you should have your face 3 inches like away from your screen. You're gonna kill your eyes. Why did sound suddenly spike? I know, I heard it too. My volume on my computer just went, it spiked up.
お腹も
What?
心も
And then now it's back to
なんだかスカスカ
normal.
だぞ
Okay, now I gotta turn it back up. I turned it down because the volume spiked, and now I have to turn it back
ニュース
up.
パイに塩パイスイカズラペイ
Oh my god.
そう考えるとサクサクの乳球揚げや今週シチュー小籠包に鶏のソース煮込み砂糖がけ両日それと月団子ももうずっと食べてないぞ仕方ないだろヤンヤンが送ってくれたお菓子があまりにも美味しかったから今週の素敵な思い出が全部蘇ってきたんだ
Okay. No, so it's like you mean that this volume spike, not that someone just made random noises. It was sporadic on my quite thin spike. Yeah, it was okay. It was we adjusted the volume, and then for some reason after the fight, it spiked. And then now when we're here, it's quiet again. I don't know what's up. It's not my volume, right? I like checked it. You guys even saw me check. What's wrong with this update? What happened?
確かに今週にはもう随分と帰ってないね
And it's the volume like jumping, and it's not like it's like lagging or it being like static, right? Because that's like two different things. The volume spike was high and the audio was a low on my end. I'm sorry. It's all good. I was just confused because I was like, what? Are we listening to the same things? Because I didn't hear someone make some weird ass noises because I would have pointed that out.
ヤンヤンから返事は来てないけど彼女やし
I
か
feel like you're using a volume switch
それに
than
彼女た
a
ちはど
volume
うしてるのか
slider.
な学園の用事も一段落したし
Okay, I'm gonna keep
そろそろ
the volume like this on the setting that it's on for OBS, and then I'm gonna see how much like volume like jumping is happening in this update, because it only happened there. I don't know where it might happen. Could just be the way the devs recorded everything badly, which is sad. Can we do a good job?
それに
Did we not check our audio settings before we recorded? That's what we always do.
異物のはず放っておくわけにはいかない
Oh, I was gonna say, we have 2 acts for chapter 4, so we're in the first act, and then we have the second act, and then we have Yang Yang's extra like story content at the end. So apparently someone streamed it, and to do all 3, the 2 acts plus the extra content for Yang Yang, took them about 5 hours ish. So it's gonna take us a lot longer if it took them in total to finish the whole thing in 5 hours. This is like not including my bad gameplay. Nah, with was budget, I doubt that.
まあそれでもいいかな学園のみんなに挨拶
Which is kind of weird if like Wua like recorded that, or like if Kuro Games like recorded it bad, because like we've never had this problem where the volume just randomly spikes and goes quiet all of a sudden. Like I've never had to adjust my sound like this in a very like drastic way, outside of like, oh, checking to make sure it's like the same volume in game like after an update. That's like the only thing that happens. But like in terms of like my OBS setting and my computer setting, I've never had to change the volume like this. So it's kind of weird. So 4 days, yeah, I guess so. We have to do an extra day.
ああ、ちょうどいいところに来たね。君が来なかったら、こちらから探しに行こうと話していたところだよ。
みんなどうしてここに ただの別れの挨拶だ。
No, I don't want to say goodbye.
先輩、私。
All right, everyone, I'm gonna give you a hug, and you guys don't let go of me.
この先どんな困難があっても、スタート落ち学園は常に先輩の味方です。私も皆さんもずっとここで先
Why
輩の
couldn't
帰
the
りを
game
待
hit
って
me
いま
with a
す。
goodbye like literally like last update, and then you could just get right into the content
ですから
for this update,
安
cause
心して旅に出てくだ
I'm
さい。
gonna be sad right at the beginning.
交流か。同行できるのは惜しいな。またの機会に訪れるとしよう。何か入りようとあらば、いつでも連絡せよ。
It's so refreshing to hear the MC have voice lines. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, Rover has a decent amount of voice lines, like compared to like Genshin, like where Genshin has and Traveler like barely has anything. Triple Z is not bad with Bell and Wise. They have a decent amount as well. Star Rail for Trailblazers, like it's okay. Like sometimes I'll have a bit more in some places and less in others. Just depends on what's happening in the story. But yeah, I was gonna say I think the most is probably for Rover. I think they have the most amount of like voice lines for at least MC characters that you play, at least anyways.
ありがとう。
Also,
それじゃあ、
Renee reminds me of
行ってくるよ。
Ash. Oh, like in terms of like look wise and how she talks, or like her voice. Sorry if I misspelled. It's all good. I
そういえば
understand.
ルシラーが何か特別な手配をしておるようだ。
Senpai,
楽
true.
しみにしておるとよい。
Which I hated when people call me like. I hate it when she calls me that. It's mostly just because I hate being called like the older responsible person. I'd rather anyone and everyone call me something else, honestly. Oh, I literally have to go to the other side. Can I just cheat by walking? No, because this is on a different floor. I'll walk around, fine. Right, senpai, deal with it. No! Don't call me that. I am not your senpai, even though I am older than you. Don't call me that. I am not responsible. Actually, I'm gonna just teleport. This is taking way too long. I did not bother to walk halfway across this entire huge ass circle. There we go. I made it. I bet you'll like Lisa because she doesn't call you Mirai-senpai. True! She doesn't call me that. You're right. Which I appreciate it. Anyone who doesn't call me senpai or like calls me in terms of like, I guess in like Japanese like order of like respect and authority, because depending on where you are on the list, you address people a certain way. So anyone who doesn't use that, I appreciate it. Also, I get goodbyes now. God.
メッセだけ残して黙って行っちゃうなんてなしだよ。そんなの寂しすぎるし。先輩、また時間があるとき、
No!
絶対に遊びに来てくださいね。
Sankariga, don't call me that. Oh my god, little dude, they're so cute.
あなたが学園で過ごす時間はここで区切りとなりますが、私たちの時間はこれからもつながっています。信じています。
Oh, it's so
い
cute.
つかまたこうして一緒に
She
笑い合え
calls
る
us
日が来る
cutie.
こと。
That is true. Okay, I normally don't like nicknames like that, but because it's Lisa, it's fine. I think the most times I hate when people call me nicknames is punchy, but that's just more specific to one person.
夢を育むためのゆりかごのようなもの。私からすれば、ここにいる人はみんな自分の進むべき道を見つけているわ。ただ芽吹くまでに少し時間が必要なだけよ。
I'm gonna miss you
漂白者
guys.
ちゃん、スタートーチ学園の日々は楽しかった？
短かったけど楽しかったよ。みんなと知り合えたことが一番の収穫。
あなたはスタートーチ学園にとって最も特別な学生よ。本来学
Which
園とは
one?
人を
Which
教え
one's
育む
the
場所。
one for friends?
ここで過ごした日々がこれからの歩みを支える糧
Most
と
of
な
the
ることを
time
願
when
い。
you
なん
address your
て
friends,
堅苦しい
if you're
挨拶
really
は
close
抜きに
friends,
し
you
ましょ
usually
う。
address your friends
みんな
maybe by
準
like
備はいいかし
first
ら？
name
学園長
because usually
絶
in
対に
Japanese
言わなきゃ
language
ダメなんです
you
か？
want to address the person by their last name. So if you're closer in friends or you've known each other for a longer
先
time,
輩、卒業おめでとう。
oh my god, that's so cute. You may address each other by first name, or depending, you can call each other like the typical like Chan or Kun, depending on
いつか漂白者さんの背
who
中に
you
追
are
いつける
and
よ。
how you like call people or give them nicknames, I guess.
またね。
I've also had friends, like Japanese friends, call me by like nicknames and stuff. So it just depends.
だからいつか
I guess
私
the
たち
things
が
that
あなた
we
の前
perceive
に
as
ひょっこり
normal
現
to call
れ
each
ても
other in
驚かない
North
でね。
America is kind of like the more friend kind of
ありがとう。
section for like Japan, at least for addressing people. This is so cute. I like how for Lahairoi, this is cute and it's like fun. I like how literally last area it was like the squad coming together to beat up the boss and we had a cool moment. I love the contrast between them. It's great. What about Ku? He gives nicknames to majority of the cast.
スタートーチ学園。
Ask kills Ku. Okay, no, we don't talk about killing Ku because he's just dead all the time. I'm fine with Ku nicknames because that's just who he is. He does that. That's his shtick, which is like if the character if their like personality, because like I know some characters are written where they just give nicknames to like every single person in the cast, and that's like fine. Because there's also a character in Twisted Wonderland who like nicknames everyone after a different sea animal. It might sound weird, but it makes sense in context of the game and who he is. But like if a character is like that, then that's fine. There's San, Chan, Kun, or first name basis, yeah. You usually use San for like if you're being more polite and older people. So it just depends. I mean, Ku calls Rin lady. That is true. That is true. Which and I like I don't know why, but like when I read that, it makes me laugh. But then when I remember that he says that, I'm like, yeah, I didn't laugh. But also like that wasn't a big deal, so it's fine. Also Kara no Kyokai related to fate. I don't know about that one. Nova's gonna have to answer your question on that one, no, because I don't know the answer. Mirai-san, because you yeah, so you usually use san for someone who's older and you're trying to be more respectful to them. So like for example, like you call your like if you're a kid at school and you would say your teacher's like last name and san at the end, because they're older than you and also you're being more respectful to them as well. Yeah, Chan-kun, that's usually for friends. And then first name basis, yeah. It's a movie project of Ufotable, and I saw it was related to the timeline. I don't know enough Fate to tell you the answer for that one. Where are we again? Oh, we're back here! Dang, we're back here. Wait, I wonder. Sorry, I'm just checking the map. Oh, they did add it. Oh god, how big is this map? Can I see? Oh god, this map is not tiny. It's like decently big. Oh lords! Oh my god, the map extended to the left! Guys, the map! It extended to the left! Oh my god, it's so weird. The map is now to the left. Damn. Also, I love looking at my non-exploration completion. It's great. Anyways. Oh, that's just a different area, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to like an old region, but a different area in the old region. I like how for like Genzo, hold on. It's easier if I just call it that. And for Renacitia, I like for both of those areas, it's like the squad comes together and we beat the final boss and it's cool. And then I like how for Lahairoi, it's just like graduation, it's all chill and having fun and stuff. Which is fine. I don't mind that. I just think it's funny. The contrasts.
知ってるか父さんの件もう何日も経つって
Unrelated, but same universe. So it's like Fate slash Ilya Prisma. Also, that expansion reminds me of Sumeru. That is true. Like, if you look at the... Yeah, because for Genshin, you have Mondstadt, Liyue. Yeah, Mondstadt, Liyue. And then, like, on the other side, you have, why do I not remember what's after Liyue? What's it called? I don't remember what's it called.
だけど空気が重いね。ヤンヤンの手紙に書いてあった
I don't remember off the top of my head right now. They're over there in the corner on a little island on their own on the map. And then you have Sumeru. And then you have the desert. Natlands. Sorry, Fontaine is down from desert on the other side. Natlan is... I don't remember where Natlan is on the map. I actually forget. I think Natlan's more down, I think, right? I don't know where Snezhnaya is going to be because I don't know where it is. Because I stopped playing midway after Natlan, so wouldn't know. 2 and under 5 seconds. Yeah, that is not fun. That was fast. Mondstadt, Liyue, and Inazuma. Thank you, Inazuma. Inazuma on the far right hand of the map because they're on a little island on their own. Are tiny compared to Sumeru with its desert. Yeah, like Sumeru is pretty big. The desert is like even bigger. Yo, art girl, let's go. My girl. The last time we saw him was for New Year's event. Yeah, we haven't seen her since New Year event, which is like, damn. So long ago. Natlan is around southwest of the map. Inazuma is southeast of the map from how things are progressing. Oh, right. Natlan's on its like little own section. It's not connected to something. Yeah, because I remember everything is generally kind of connected, and then like Inazuma's like off in its little corner. And then I don't remember that's why I can't remember Natlan, because it's not attached to anything. Because everything else is generally kind of like attached to each other in some way.
鹿さんは意識を失っていて、ヤンヤンさんは行方不明で。
織江、悪いけど詳しく教えてもらえる？
はい。私も最近知ったばかりですが、締め切りを過ぎても絵の催促に来ない依頼人がいて。
Kirby, gonna prepare to leave and buy some stuff. My battery is already dying. Enjoy the quest. Thank you, No. Really appreciated.
聞いて回ったら、
Make sure you get
そ
your
の人だけじゃなく
snacks.
て何人もの人が行方不明になっていることが分かって。鹿さんとヤンヤンさんがその事件を調べていたんです。でも2日前に町を出てから、鹿さんだけが重傷の状態でユキの人たちに運び込まれて、ヤンヤンさんは帰ってきませんでした。私が知っているのはこれだけです。巡礼所にも聞きに行ったんですが、何も教えてもらえなくて。最悪な状況を考えなくてもいいと思うぞ。ヤンヤンはきっと無事だ。
心配しないで。ありがとう、織江。十分助かったよ。あとは私に任せて。それじゃあ行くよ。
Alright, gotta move the butt.
漂白者さん、どうか必ず。
Are you gonna tell me to be careful? Because being careful is
我たちはこ
not
れか
things
ら
I do.
まずは根師のところへ行こう。
行くぞ。
Oh my god, I get to talk to Jinshi. It's been so long. Also, I can't believe I literally, what was I gonna say? I pulled her because of, he's a funny Apothecary Diaries. I thought that was funny. Also, I need to zoom in on this map. Why do I have it zoomed out? Jesus. Wow, I haven't been here in so long. I just never need to be here anymore. It's like, this is like the beginning. Also, like, there's nothing I ever need to grind. Even if I do need to grind, it's like not here. Damn. I've been walking down here a long time. Oh, yo.
参加護衛、もう4時間も座ってるけど、そろそろレイン様のところへ案内してもらえないかしら。先ほども申し上げた通り、レイン様は現在偏邸におりません。どうかご容赦ください。
Bro, let's go. Wow, we're here already.
じゃあレイン様の居場所を教えてちょうだい。自分で探しに行くわ。それはお教えしかねます。
久しぶり、参加。
漂白者様、いつお戻りに？この人は。
参加、根師のところへ案内してくれない？
待ってちょうだい。何事にも順番があるでしょ。それにこれは私の妹に関わることなのよ。
悪いけど私も大切な仲間のために。
ヤンヤンの状況を早く知りたいの。一体どうして？え？
さかあなたが。
And she walks in at the perfect time. Let's go. Love it when she does this.
参加の行動はどうかご理解ください。要は確かに彼女に行き先を伝えておりませんでしたから。問題ありません。ただの擦り傷です。今回の収穫に比べれば、あの方からの些細ないたずらのようなものですから。遠路はるばるようこそ、スイスイさん。初めての今週でこのような事態に巻き込んでしまい申し訳ありません。参加護衛の言葉が本当なら、さっきの無礼は詫びるわ。でも私は妹に会いに来たのに、その妹が行方不明だって聞かされたの。この気持ちを分かってちょうだい。
Trying to figure out her
はい。
voice actor,
事
but
態が急を要する
I'm
ことは
usually
承
bad
知してい
with
ます。
female voice
脅迫者
actors.
もいることですし、
But
一緒に
I thought
ご
I'd
説
try.
明しましょう。近頃、今週で複数の者が音信不通になる事件が起きており、すべての手がかりが原方地界を指していました。調査に向かったヤンヤンとシカですが、シカは重傷で帰還し、ヤンヤンは消息を絶っています。直ちに別の経路からムシューの編定へ使者を派遣しましたが、返答はありません。予期の精鋭にもう一度原方城を偵察させようとしましたが、城門が固く閉ざされ、外部から城内の様子は伺えない状況です。よりによって原方城だなんて。でも今子なら打つ手があるはず。ええ、世は霊院であると同時に採取核の共鳴者でもありますから。原方城を建てたのは他でもない無州の採取新月湖新です。隣り合う無州と今州、二つの州の採取の間にはいくつかの約定が交わされています。
I don't even know if I'm saying this new part correctly. New area? Sorry, new area. Oh, yo, what was I gonna say? Because she's talking about the sentinel for the new area. I wonder if it's the foxling. Because one of the new characters, she is a fox. So that's just my guess, but you know, I could just be wrong. I could just say that purely because she fox. And it could be someone else, so I shrug my shoulder.
採取が残した印を手にすることができます。その過程は大したことではありません。とにかく済んだことです。世が手に入れたものを簡潔に言えば合鍵のようなものになります。どう見ても楽な道のりじゃなかったようね。何しろ緊急事態にしか使えないものですから。もっとも何をもって緊急事態とするかは世の裁量に委ねられていますが、祭司と浅からぬ縁を持つ漂白者なら核の残したものを自由に使えるはずです。ことは急を要します。すぐに出発しましょう。 スイスイさんはもうしばらくお待ちいただければと。原法地界は無州の管轄であり、原法城はその要衝です。通常臨州の我々が内政に干渉することは許されませんから。部下を派遣するわけにはいきません。しかし
You know what is funny is, can you imagine, because we're going to this new area, and we were joking the entire time about the fact that, watch, New Fit is like literally next to it. Can you imagine if like that was New Fit, and then after a while after the game came out, after some time they made it to this, they changed it, and then now I'm sitting here just like, wait, maybe I could have been to New Fit right now this very second, but I'm not. When will I get it? How much longer must I wait? I can't wait any longer. Also, it depends on how the plot progresses, I was gonna say. After this update. Because then if there's probably gonna be more. We're gonna probably be in that area for a little bit, but it depends, because like if I have to spend a whole other chapter and like maybe 5 acts in this area, I'm going to cry. Because then I will have to wait for New Fed so much longer again.
今週にはレインが残って指揮を取るべきだわ。それに私がおとなしく待ってるだけだとは思わないでしょ。
Yeah, I just get the tissues already. Wait, why do I need the what? Why do I need the tissues? Kaltrara's on vacation. True. Am I crying because Kaltrara's on vacation, or is something gonna happen in the game?
レインとして約束します。お二人の原法上での行動は余が責任を負いましょう。どうかヤンヤンを
No, New Fed until 2020. Ah! I'm just mad if that were to happen, man.
漂白者、鹿は現在過疎研究員で療養しています。出発前に彼女の様子を見てきてあげてください。原法上の情報が必要なら、総理主席や白氏に尋ねると良いでしょう。スイスイさんはどうするつもりですか？
I was gonna say, lots of people I know wanted to pull her. There was another female character that's also coming out in this region that I'm interested in. I wonder if we're gonna see all of them. At least based on like the official artwork for this update, we're gonna at least see the dude, and then we're gonna see the fox girl. So I don't know what else we're going to see. We might see other people later, maybe. So I'm at least excited that we get to see the dude, because like, damn, we get to see the dude already. I'm happy. Sin? Is that the fox girl? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So because in the official artwork there's her, there's Sui Sui, and then there's the dude, which I don't remember what the dude's name is. And then there's, I think, two more girls or one more girl. I don't remember. There's either 4 or 5 new people. Oh, which way am I going? I'm going this way. Can I teleport? Yes, by the power vested in me, I can teleport. I love teleporting because I don't want to walk. Walking? No fun. 'Cause I was gonna say, I feel like minimally there's got to be like five acts in this chapter because this is chapter 4. Lahairoi was chapter 3, and Lahairoi had about 5 acts. So I'm assuming we minimally get 5 acts. We already have 2 here in this update solely for essentially Yang Yang and also like the introduction of the new area. So yeah. I mean, like we get 2 acts and already her like extra character like stuff right after you finish both acts. And I'm like, that is a quick turnaround. Considering the fact like we don't get that usually right away when we go to a new area. So I don't know if it's because this is like an old region but a new area. That's why we get things so quickly, because we don't have to introduce like, I guess, characters, because we already know these characters except for the new people. And we're generally kind of familiar with the region itself. Because it's the same region. It's still Hualong, except it's just a different area. So maybe that's why we're getting everything so quickly now. Again, damn, haven't seen these people in so long. I also don't play them anymore. Yeah. Crazy. Okay, I don't know if I should. Oh my god, and we get to see him. Oh my god. I kiss my screen right now. Damn. Actually, speaking of him, I was deciding whether to pull for Matrix guy's like weapon, because I still don't have his weapon, because before I didn't pull for people's weapons, and I just used whatever other weapon options we had. But then I told you my problem, and I said now I should start getting weapons for characters that I already own. So my question is, should I get his weapon or should I get Luke's weapon? Because Luke's on the banner for his rerun. His weapon's also on the banner. But then they have the anniversary banner up for both characters and weapons, and he is on the list. Like his weapon is on the list and he's on the list. So I'm like trying to decide, should I get it for Matrix guy? Because I don't think he'll have a rerun. Because I haven't seen him have a rerun for a while. And then Luke just got his rerun, so there's a chance that he'll get a rerun again. But I'm not sure. Unless I just decide I'm gonna pull both. Which, funny enough, they use the exact they're in the same weapon group, which is, I think, is kind of funny. Also, I like it how I was talking about him, like he appeared. But it's also a decent amount of time since I've seen him in the story, which is since the New Year event story thing. That's so long, man, seeing some of these people.
Mushuの最終、新月湖が直々に手掛けた傑作だからね。残像を包囲、殲滅して、ムシュを守るために建造された気候の城なんだ。源宝城が2つの州の境界にそびえ立って200年以上、一度も問題は起きていない。あれは自立思考が可能な生きた城でね。人の力に頼らず、機械と呼ばれる造物を使って残像と戦っているんだ。理論上源宝城が陥落しない限り、ムシュの安全は保たれる。だからこそ、もしあそこで何らかの事態が起きたとすれば、その影響は計り知れない。
シカの話では、
ヤンヤンが残像に包囲された時、山門と呼ばれる源宝城の城門が開いたらしいわ。ヤンヤンは鹿を逃がすために一人でその門をくぐったそうよ。
I'm just thinking about all the like the sentinels that we've seen. My brain's just like, damn. I like how we just have a variety of animals.
ヤンヤンは
Because
今
what
も
we
源
have
宝城にい
a
るはず。
dragon. I don't remember what the animal is called specifically. A horse with
僕も
a
研究員に入ってから
fishtail. I
源
forget what
宝
those
城
are
関
called.
連の技術を研究さ
We
せて
talked
ほし
about
い
this
と
before. I just am
ムシュ
bad.
に何度か申
Whale.
請したんだけど、全て却下されてしまってね。
Oh, well, technically,
これ以
whale
上の
doesn't
内部事情はわ
count.
からない。
I just mentioned
力
whale
になれ
because of
そう
the
もな
the
くて
conflict
申し訳
between
な
the
い。
two. Unicorn. Well, Leviathan infected them and turned them into a Kelpie. Oh, right, that's true. I don't know why I think about the Kelpie more than I think about the unicorn. I don't know why. I don't know why I think about it as that than how it normally looks. My brain's like so bad. I think it's also because like
アーカイブを調べて
all
いた
the
時に
statues in the
源宝
city
城に
are
関する報
also
告書
like
を
the
見つけ
version
た
of
ことが
them
あるんだ。
when they're Kelpie, so my brain's just like, this is what you look like, and I'm like, no, this isn't what you look like. Which is also the reason why I'm just like, church sucks. You'll lie to people. But anyways, and doing bad things, but we'll ignore that. So yeah. Point
内容
is,
はあまりにも曖
a
昧だったけ
dragon,
ど、
a horse.
一つだけ手がかりになりそうな記述があった。役に立つかはさておき。
I'm gonna still count the whale because it's there, even though it's just there and it's not a sentinel, but I'm gonna count it anyways because I'm just naming all the animals. Hello, Bachi.
200数年前、
Because religion was
源宝城が建造
praying
さ
to
れた当初の
Leviathan
ことだ。
without knowing it was enemy.
新月湖を
True.
はじめとする無州の勢力の他にも、
And then Lahiroi
源
we
宝城に
had
足跡を残した集団が
Aleph
いた。
1, which is the Void. Well, not really the Void. I'm just gonna call it the Void because it's funny to call it that.
測定だ。
And then now we have also this is the second time they mentioned this thing.
源宝城の歴史は古く、関わる事柄も多い。一つ一つ説
I'm
明
getting
し
my
てたら
history
手遅れ
lesson
にな
right
り
here,
かねな
right
い。
now. And then right now in the new area, fox. So we've had a good array of animals, whether good or bad, and sentinel or not. It's just like a good variety of animals, except for Aleph 1, because that's not an animal, that's just a thing.
鹿のことは僕たちに任せてほしい。研究員でしっかり見ておくから。
I'm loving a lot of my gacha games. I'm just like religion is the problem.
ヤンヤンが無事だと
Like a
いう
good amount of the time. I'm just like, there's other things happening. There's others, you know, there's like other problems and issues happening. But then like the number one thing that I find that always happens in my gacha game, it's just like religion. And I'm like sad. Aleph 1 is basically what version of Ouroboros, Veracity. Oh yeah, true. And speaking of Veracity, we gotta deal with that in Star Rail. God.
もう騒がないの水餃子。
Oh my god, is that the name of this bird? That's so funny.
水餃子。
あら、来たのね。気にしないで。この気の利かない鳥、もう何年も飼ってるんだけど、水餃子って名前なのよ。
Oh, since I mentioned Star Rail really quickly, I just wanted to say I love it how out of all the things that Elio tried to predict in the script and what's written in the script, the only thing he couldn't predict was what's gonna happen in Planet Arcadia because of Elation. Because Elation is a funny, party, and crazy, and also Asta, but literally those two things are the one thing that basically said, no, Elio, you cannot write things in the script and you cannot predict things. So what I've learned is if I don't want the script to exist or I want to mess up the script, all I have to do is do very specific things that I preferably not want to deal with, but I guess I have to do a little bit of work to prevent the script from existing a little bit.
別にただ少し昔のことをね。ヤンヤンが私と母さんに家を出て今州へ行くと言った日のこと。私はあの子に進みたい道を見つけたなら周りは気にせず前を向いて歩きなさいって言ったの。でも本心から言ったわけじゃないわ。本州に来る前、私は少し心配だったの。長い間会ってなかったから、昔と同じ関係でいられるかわからなくて。でも、まさか。
ヤンヤンも私に似たようなことを言ってたの。
え、ヤンヤンが？
よく似てる姉妹ね。
そう、似てるような、似てないような。
私の知るヤンヤンはとても芯の強い人。決して弱音を吐かず、自分の選択を疑ったこともない。
ん？その口ぶり、ヤンヤンのことをよく知ってるみたいね。
私の旅はヤンヤンに出会ったところから始まったの。あの時からどれだけ進もうと、他の地域へ足を踏み入れようと、彼女との出会いが旅の原点であることに変わりはない。だから彼女を大切に思うみんなのためにも、私自身のためにも必ず連れ帰る。
それじゃあ行きましょう。今州から原方地界へ行くには雲稜谷の北に
You
ある
know
無
what
口を抜けなきゃ
I
いけな
think
い
is
の。
really funny
あなたは行ったことがないで
is
しょう
that
し、
all
私が案内
the
するわ。
women in Fract are playable and all the men are not. Viscar is not playable. Frolova is playable. The only reason why she's playable is because we had to fight her doll as an enemy. And then Nia is, even though she's technically made by Fract to do other things, but I'm going to count her in. Chris is not. And then what's his name? I don't remember his name. And then the big baddie is not either. So all the men in Fract are just not playable. Only the women. Navora, aka the architect. Yeah, thank you. Yes. He's not playable either. Yeah, so all the men in Fract not playable, in fact, only the women. Oh, I could have just pressed the button instead of walking. Oops.
そういえば、
Here I
講師と何を
am!
話していたの？
I'm in the new
必
area!
要な情報交換よ。かなり粘って
Alright,
よ
let's
うやく
go.
私にも権限を分けてもらったの。
Oh, here we
それと、
are. This is where she was
あ
before.
なたのことも聞いたわ。私のこと？目的が同じでも、同行する相手が信頼できるかどうか知っておきたいでしょ？
Ah, shortcut. Oh, I love shortcuts. Wait, I just realized. I'm back in this region. I can fly! I can't ride on a motorcycle though, but you know, it's good enough. Here we are, back again. Oh, yo, music. I was gonna say, for the fact that my quality is bad, this cutscene looks really good. But also, like, cutscenes are different from the actual game. But still, damn. Let's go. Definitely we don't know what gender architect even is. I guess so.
確かにそう。
I'm just assuming because, like, when we fought them, when Galbrina fought them, I would consider that, like, a dude. And then when they are Navora, like, I guess you're in a woman's body, so I guess so. Nice! The panel review of the new area. That looks nice. Like, I know we're in the, like, the same region, but in a different place. I like the different, like, style that this is compared, to Genzo? Genzo. I think that's how you... I don't remember how you say it
ただ、
properly.
異変が起きてるようには
Why
見
did the
えないけど、
volume spiked?
こういう時こそ
When people talk
一
in
番
a
気を引き締め
cutscene,
ない
it's
と。
louder. Why? Forewarning, now I found out, when people talk in a cutscene, it's louder. The volume spikes for some reason. Now, sorry. Chapter 4, Act 1 now
ここまでは
starts.
順調ね。
Sorry.
ええ、
I got a flashback by saying Chapter 1. This ain't Chapter 1.
機会にも遭遇
The
して
first
ない。
time we met, they were
とに
playing
か
the
く
part of
まずは聖さんに向かいましょう。
the boatman
ここから
of the
そう
dead
遠くない
from
わ。
Greek mythology. Then they
あそ
kept
こには
shifting
憲法
between
地
men
界の
and
外
women
事府があ
forms.
るから、
We don't know the
何か
true
手
form.
がか
Fair
りがある
enough.
はずよ。この辺りに詳しいの？ある程度はね。商売で何度か訪れたことはあるけど。
Oh my god, is the little bird guy one of those things now? Oh no. Am I gonna get distracted because there's a bird nearby? No, I'm gonna get distracted. Nope, we're not getting distracted. Places to be, things to do.
人の仕業なら、それは慎重に進もう。
Sorry, I'm gonna look at the map for a minute. Jinzo. Thank you. Wow, I sound the most like... That's like the most English accent, trying to like read something Chinese and the most like butchered like pronunciation ever. Anyways, I like the contrast difference between the two places, the two areas, even though we're in the same region. That's my general point. Sorry. But bird! I know there's a bird, but I don't know where the bird is, and I'm assuming I have to climb. Where, like, it's... This thing. Oh, I see. It's right up there. Do you see it? It's right there. You see, it's right there. Ah, fine. For Nobu. And also because I'm for getting distracted, I shall go. Bird right there. I see it. Okay, wall. This wall.
Yeah.
Ah, I'm losing my stamina. Where's the bird? Is it down or is it up? Oh. It's up. There it is. Okay, let's go. We glide. Also, why does it have to be Havoc version of us? I guess it's Havoc version of us because we're in this region, but still. Okay, let me park my butt right on the dot and then go down. Right here. Nice. Landed right on the roof. Good. Did my job. Oops. No, I'm Havoc version and I have the wind sword.
ここにいた人たちはどこに行ってしまったのかしら
Because Havoc has highest DPS. No, I have Havoc on and the game defaulted me, but then I have the wind sword.
やっぱり
I need to
前
swap.
方地下に入った
I need to
途
swap
端
my weapon.
通信が完全に途切れたみたい
As I think we're also supposed to get new another new element again
フェアの位置
in
測
this
定装
update.
置よ持ってる人
So
の
if I
現在
just
地
switch
と
to
バイタ
the
ルサインを確認できるの
default
通信機能がないのがたまに傷だけど
basic banner blue sword, it should be fine.
ここの様子どうもおかしい
Because that generally fits with all the
今は一
other
緒に行動してるけどこの先も一緒にいられるとは
elements
限ら
except
な
for
い
wind. So we
保険
should
に
be
持っておいてちょうだい
fine. Zoro should have its own weapon, not whatever you have equipped. Okay, it might have been because I walked. I was
いざと
walking.
いう時きっと役立つはずよ商人の癖みたいなものよ常に最悪の事態を想定して動くようにしているのまあ私からのプレゼントでもあるから絶対になくさないようにね
プレゼントにしては少し重い気もするけど
セイさんの周りに手がかりが残っているかもしれないわ調べてみましょう
Wait, I want to see. That is the wind sword. Why do I have wind sword? But also, is it because I have control?
みんなと一緒にいたい
What weapon do I
これ
have?
からも
I do have wind sword. No. Okay. I can't swap. Wait, I wonder if I swap here, would it swap my weapon? Wait, I just want to try this for a minute. I don't think it'll change, but it'd be funny if I just did this and it just swaps. It just swap. No, my weapons didn't swap. No. I'm sad, Joe. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna swap them back because then I'm gonna question myself later on. Why don't I have this weapon swapped? It won't. I tried, okay? I was desperate to get the right weapon. Okay, also... Ooh, shine. Nope, I'm not touching that thing. Big red. No touching.
これが原宝城の機械構造はスタート落ち学園のバイポーラシリーズと大きく違うけど技術の推では勝るとも劣らないそれにこの斬撃の後
God, why? Stat-wise, it's because... Havoc needs energy recharge to go into science mode faster. Oh, okay, I see. I was like, why are we doing this?
Go.
'That's a mechanic bird. Burning.
これはあ、この筆跡まさか。
何か見つけたの？
漂白者、これを見て。霧が。
Oh, we love it when spooky things happen. Spooky!
これはただの霧じゃない。
Oh, God, I gotta go fight things now. Alright, time to sit up off on my tush. Okay. Let me do
機
this.
械が待ち伏せを。
Oh. Not that me sitting up will
異常な機
convince
械。
me to, you know,
油断しないで
dodge and do better,
一緒
but
に迎え撃とう。霧がどんどん濃くなる。
oh, this way.
この霧、感覚を麻痺させる効果がある。スイスイ、私から離れないで。スイスイ。
Oh no, never mind, we lost her. I'm alone now.
静まれ。
Oh, I hate the fog effect is making this so much worse for my
行こう。
for my game. And for me.
だね。まずは出口を見つけないと。
Is it? Ooh, this way. There's stairs. Okay, stairs. You know, walk on the stairs. Wah!
これはさっきのからくり鳥。案内してくれるの？ついて行ってみよう。
ここも行き隠れの霧に。本州に通じる道まで塞がれた。守備軍だけではそう長く持たないだろう。どうすれば、なぜこんな時に限って祭司様は。
Oh. Oh.
落ち着いて。私は敵じゃないから。
その格好、ここのものではないな。何者だ？なぜここにいる？
今週から来たの。人を探してるところ。
今週？南の山門を越えて原方地界まで来たのか？まさか今週はここの窮状を知って援軍を送ってくれたのか？
Wait, no! Is this fog one of those, like, we get transported into the past? Or some other weird event? Because fog. Because that would greatly... I don't know, man. I've done this before! Not with fog, but I've done the... Something happens and then we get hit with the... We hit with the flashback. Or we experience past events. Because I ain't going through that again.
その名前どこかで聞いたことが。金色の瞳に黒い髪、そして温魂の位置。まさかあなたは北楽の原の戦いで紀元将軍と共に無双戦士を退けた
Oh no, never
あの
mind.
漂白者か。
Never mind, good thing. I just got never mind. Confirmation. She just confirmed that it's not weird ass thing that I was thinking about. It's just fog being dumb. Okay, great. Imagine Alto appears like, welcome to my home, since he's all missed abilities. True. Okay, perfect. We didn't do some weird transported back into time because weird fog shit. It's just weird fog shit. Great. I love confirmation when people just say things.
今週のレインに頼まれたのもここに来た理由の一つ。今の状況を教えてもらえる？
私は領雨、武州玄宝城の軍作府に直属する高原三期の一人だ。と言っても生き残っているのは私だけだが。
Let's go. Hi, Mirai. Hello, No. Welcome the back. You for the hydrate. The pets. I love it. Like I said, whenever I get I get the chance to click the funny underlined words. I'm back, and Pringles
3日前、原宝
was
地
all
界のあ
out.
る宮廷から
No, I
かつ
should
て
have
ないほ
gone
ど
out
強力
during
な
the
残像
night.
の反応が出て、
Not the
提言への精
Pringles.
鋭たちが相当に向かった。3日前、
I just
原
want the
宝地界のあ
words.
る宮廷からかつてないほど強力な残像の反応が出て、提言への精鋭たちが相当に向かった。ただの定例任務のはずだったが、あの日宮廷に足を踏み入れた途端、我々は機械に襲われたんだ。誰も予想できなかった。原宝城の人間、特に我ら提言営にとって機械は最も信頼すべき相棒、戦いの主力であり、祭司様とも縁の深い造物だ。我に帰った時にはすでに皆、3期の他の2人は武器を抜く暇さえなかった。逃げ延びたのは私と数人だけ。
Funny enough, I just got
それ
done
から
fishing sour cream onion Pringles. Finally, I can move my mouse in peace. True.
機械が一斉に反乱を起こしたの？
ああ、暴走のせいで残像を封じていた宮廷が機能しなくなった。そこから溢れ出した残像への対処に軍作府は追われている。それだけじゃない。これほどの異常事態だというの
Why
に、
does this like NPC look like a weird off version of
天
us,
帝からも
man?
祭司様からも何の返答もない。今は領地から出る道がすべて行き隠れの霧で断たれている。 提言営は原法上まで退いて死守するしかないが、それも一時しのぎに過ぎない。
誰も城から出られないなら、ヤンヤンはまだ城内にいるはず。私以外に本州から来た人を見なかった。
Also, no, I like how you sama says san. Technically, you're using the one for you're addressing someone that's female and not a dude. Which the one you would use for Nobu no and the one that you wrote before when we were talking about teacher, they both apply, but one's for a dude and one is for a woman. She's shorter. True! Also, Yang looks so much like Kagetora to me. That's fair.
まさかヤンヤンと名乗る少女がいた。今週予期軍の東博だと言っていたな。2日前、民間人を避難させる際、しばらく我々と行動を共にしていた。
Oh, there we go. Got some clues.
そう、彼女が今どこにいるか知らない。
いや、彼女は民間人を城へ逃がすため自らおとりになり、大量の機械を引きつけ、我々とはぐれてしまったんだ。
Lands in FGO were commissioned as I see.
石膏を何人か出して捜索させたが、足取りはつかめなかった。
そう、また手がかりが途絶えたね。
何か彼女に関するものは持っていないか？
そういえば、さっきスイスイから手紙を預かったね。
これはデバイスを持っているな。少し待ってくれ。権限を共有しよう。原法城には残像を監視するため、各所に小巡りの輪が配置されている。これを使えば残留した周波数の変化を追跡できるんだ。今はまだなんとか動く。この手紙には彼女の周波数が残っている。それを手がかりに過去の足取りの一部をたどれるはずだ。使命の色を案内しよう。あそこなら
You know, I wish I could do that, you know? It'd make my life somewhat a little bit easier. Also very helpful.
装置の数値に異常はない。スイスイは無事みたい。なら、彼女の言う通り、今のヤンヤンを見つけるのが最優先。ヤンヤンとしばらく一緒にいたって言ったよね。
ああ、私も彼女の無事を心から願っている。
Socio Epic of Remnant, how would you guys rate it out of 10? I would rate it overall an 8 out of 9 out of 10. Because there's 5 different singularities. One of them I haven't finished yet. One of them I dislike. And the other ones I like. Right? Because there's 3. Is there 5? 4? Sorry, there's 4. My bad. 5. I corrected myself. It's 4 because I said it again in my head. It's 4. Yeah, I know. My brain's like, wait a minute. That doesn't... I was like, there's one I haven't done. Agartha I don't like. We did Shimotsa and there's Shinjuku. I was like, wait, no, that's 4, not 5. I don't know why I said 5. 4. But yeah, so I give it an 8/9 out of 10. Because, yeah, 1 I haven't done, 1 I hate, 2 I like. So, which is the majority. Story-wise, since that's manga for FGO, I'll be reading it later. I'll start Shinjuku. Shinjuku, Agartha, Shimoza, and Curly. So, yeah.
そうだ。ついでに運泊機器のアクセス権限も開放しておこう。ムシューの過疎研究員が独自開発した乗り物で、複雑な地形でも素早く移動できるよう設計されている。
Or memorize the whole thing. Yeah. No, I'm just bad, man.
まあいいだろう。
Realistically, if I just named them all, I would have been like, yeah, I figured it out. That's 4, not 5. I just said 5 because I don't know. I say things before I do them, pretty much. Also, I'm gonna pause here real quick and see what segment we're on in this. Also, we got a thing for our motorcycle now. I think we're at like 10? Are we at 10? Let me check.
よし。
Yeah, we're at segment 10. And there's like 21. So we're halfway. Water snack, bathroom break time. Corner of shame. Wait, corner of shame? What do I do for corner of shame? I haven't done corner of shame in so long. What's the corner of shame? Must I do? I'm gonna find myself. 2 minutes. Okay, well, stop playing mute. Alright, I guess this is my bathroom break time. Alright. I guess I'll keep it on the screen and I'll be back in a few minutes and I'll take my break then. Jail. It's your forced break time. Alright, I shall jail myself. Shall mute. I'll be back. I'm gonna disappear for a few minutes. So, I'll be back, guys.
Yes. 旅を共にしてきたこれが私と世界のつながりを証明してくれる。 よし。
Alright, I'm back.
旅を共にしてきたこれが私と世界のつながりを証明してくれ
There
る。
you go. Just readjust myself real quick here. Okay, let's fix myself quick here. There we go. I'm back. Thank you. I appreciate it. Alright, back to playing because it's more than 2 minutes now. It's actually an extra 2 minutes. Okay, let's go. Okay, let me do it this way. What did you say before? Don't know. Also a question for the two of you. If you have any NP/ability skill / power of any servant, but you could only have one, which would it be? For me, it's either projection or Gate of Babylon, because Excalibur, spammage. Note also you would need to train your ability. Ow! Oh. My boring answer would be that I would want mines to be the same as is that a boring answer? Yeah, that is a boring answer. Because I was gonna say Takaden, because I was just like, that man just throws big rock in his ult, essentially, which I can do that. Because I too can also throw big rock at people, but that's like a boring answer, because that's exactly the same thing. What's something more interesting? What do I want? What would I want to have as a cool thing? Thank you for the code, Kirito. Is that an actually new code or not? Did I use rock throw? True! I do use the rock throw. Oh. It's cool. Directions entry song.
そして漂白者さん、この手紙を読んでほしいだなんて贅沢は言いません。本当は自分の口から直接伝えたいのです。私がここでどんな経験をして、これからどんな道を歩むつもりなのか。
Oops, I accidentally plugged in. What would I want as a cool, funny ability? Mirai uses befall Zhongli's birth. I used to joke around that me and Zhongli have the exact same ability because his ult is just him chucking big meteor. So honestly, there's a lot of characters where they just chuck big rocks, and I'm like, yeah, we're the exact same, because I too can chuck a big rock. Ooh, I need to dodge that. Dodge. Move. Good, sir. Whoa. Whoa! My lag. The lag. The lag's not letting me dodge, and I'm just getting punched. Oh, that's the edge of a cliff. Don't jump.
これだけ離れればもう大丈夫ですよね。
If someone has a deal/contract with Mirai and they break it, they will suffer the wrath of the rock. True.
これで鹿は安全なはず。
Yeah, I've accidentally thrown the rock at the academy. It's not very fun. I broke a bunch of buildings before too. So yeah. Because I sometimes not very good at my magic, or I get distracted and I do weird things with it, so heh. I say I chuck rocks is because my magic is basically like making like miniature rock-shaped stars and using it with my magic. So it is very fun.
どうなってるの？なぜ機械が？
Oh, now we're seeing.
ここは私が信頼
Hey, there's the lady! There's the girl!
あなたは
残りの者は必ず助け出す。
That's the girl! That's the lady that I wanted! That's the other woman! The other woman I wanted! There she is! I'm doing the moment where I point at my screen and say, this!
ここを突破するんだ。
Oh, we do end up seeing her. Not, you
お
know,
知らせを届けなければ。
in present, but in a projection.
声は。
良縁？なぜこんなところに？あれは？両騎士、あそこで誰かが機械と交戦中です。
こんな時になぜ民間人が？総員、陣形を整えろ。機械を村に近づけるな。 おい、しっかりするんだ。大丈夫か？私は。
He's just an actor. No, it's because I was sparring with one of my acquaintances, I'll call him, because I wouldn't call him my friend, but he would call me a friend. Sparring with one of my acquaintances, and I was gonna chuck the big rock at him, and I got distracted. So then the rock, instead of me chucking it at him in his face, I accidentally ricocheted onto the building. Also, we're getting some weird scenes right now.
もう問題なかったんじゃ。村を離れたがらない者も多くての。
Is this the start of her getting her new form? It's the start. Maybe Excalibur or using Emiya's bow with would be fun. Ahaha, true.
状況は一刻を争います。
You know what? As much as I love Ku, it would be very funny for me to have Gay Ball because I can just throw it, and no matter how bad my throw is, it'll always hit. It has auto aim on it. It's like the best weapon for me and the best thing to have to basically anything with auto aim. Or just hits a big surface area. Big surface area, or it's like it has an auto hit setting. Because you throw it and it just always hits its target. And I'm just like, wait, I could just throw really bad or not aim exactly quite perfect and it would still hit the person. Auto aim engage. Oh yeah, it has auto aim and aimbot on it. So basically, that's my answer. That's my answer. No. Anything that has auto aim and anything that's a wide range attack that I cannot possibly miss because it's so big. Because realistically speaking, I think a lot of people's things, like their alts, projections, or abilities are really cool in that game, just depending on who it is and depending on what usage you're using it for. So for me, I think it's more like, can I use it? And I know you preface, we have to, you know, get good at it and stuff and practice. But even if I get good in practice, aka using my own magic, I still make mistakes and crush an entire building or buildings with it if I just get distracted. So honestly, auto aim or anything that hits a big surface area, we're good. The bird again.
あなたは
Artoria, Vaughn. Oh my god, I can't say it properly. Sorry, it's too long and I can't say it correctly. Insert the correct pronunciation would be perfect for you. I don't even remember what it looks like. I probably have seen it, I just don't remember. Cause I don't know what things are called. I just seen what they look like and do. Artoria's Lancer MP. Oh, okay. Yes, I have. Yep. I was gonna say I've probably seen this before. I just don't know what they're what's it called. The one from movie of Camelot. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, that one, yeah. That is true. You're right. Big.
あの
気がついたか。オーバークロック寸前で何時間も意識を失っていたんだ。体の調子はどうだ？
私は大丈夫です。ただ今の状況がまだ飲み込めなくて。
自己紹介しよう。私は両雨、源宝城の軍作府に所属する高原騎士だ。ここは寒冷村、原油東岳の麓にある小さな村だ。ここに住むのはほとんど源宝地界で生まれ育ったものだ。
両雨さん、高原騎士、寒冷村。
次は私の番だ。あなたの身分、ここへ来た理由、それと機械と戦っていた経緯を教えてくれ。
私はヤンヤン、今州予期の東博です。今州で起きている行方不明事件の調査を今順位から依頼され、ここに来ました。仲間と手がかりを追って無窟を抜けたところ、残像の群れに遭遇して、突然山門が開いたんです。仲間を逃がすために私は一人で城内に入りました。その後はあなたたちも見ていた通りです。
今週の行方不明事件に残像の出現、さらに
Sir, what's your opinion
山
on
門が
her and
勝手に
how would
開
you
いたのだ。
describe her? Oh man, give me a minute. I'm only doing this for myself because I remember what people look like more in that game than by names. So I'm gonna do myself a good service and just Google what people look like because it will make my life a lot easier. Oh, I am thinking about the right person. Ha! Am I thinking about the right class version? Is this the right one? Yes, it is. Ha! Not that bad at remembering. Let's go. I'm not that bad. I'm cool. Okay. What is my opinion about her? I think she's chill. I like her. I mean, like, the most I got, like, in terms of, like, I guess seeing her personality and how she is during, what, that event with Takeda that I was, like, waiting for like, 2,000 years. Not 2,000 years, but that I was waiting for, and I got to play it. And I think it was, like, it was last year, wasn't it, that it came out? With, Saika in it as well. I think she's chill. Like, she didn't really say, do, or anything that's offensive. Also, I preface what I say in my opinion about her because my opinion about female characters are very vague and sparse, mostly just because I don't have strong opinions about women, because my thing or my joke all the time is, haha, I am women as well, so I'm just like, as long as you don't say or do anything that's offensive that I don't like, you're pretty good in my books. And then if there's something about you that I like, then you slowly become my favorite. I have more and stronger opinions about men usually in the funny gacha games and in games in general, so I'm sorry if my opinion is not very fleshed out and thorough. And then how would I describe her? Honestly, my opinion about her is that she do what she wants to do, and she takes no for an answer. Honestly, that's my vibe. That I mostly remember about her because it's been a hot minute since I played that event, and I haven't encountered her since then. The only time I've encountered her is like using her as a support from other people, and that's it.
ムシューの祭司様が作った造物。本来、罪のない民を傷つけるはずがない。
I thought you were playing during quarantine. Her event was during 2021. No, I didn't start playing till... When did I start playing? Because the first section of it took me a year, so I started a year ago. I didn't start playing during quarantine. The only thing I started during quarantine was like was Genshin, because Genshin came out during COVID, a little later into COVID. That's day one of Genshin. I started during that time. All the other Hoyo games came later, which was out of COVID by that time. Mula was also later. Yeah, all the other gacha games I play now, other than Genshin, when I played Genshin, was the only game that I started during COVID. That's a gacha game. FGO... When did I make that? When did I start? If it was a year ago, then it would have been 2025 that I started in. It's 2026 right now.
フラクトシデス。あの悪名高いテロ組織か。どうだろうか。少なくともずっとこの辺りで奴らの影は見ていない。こんな時こそ宅勤郎がダッシュを一人でもよこしてくれればいいんだが。いや、あいつらを当てにするだけ無駄か。
宅勤郎？それはどのような組織なのですか？
ムシューの気候術組織だ。ムシューの職人の半数近くが関わっていると言っても過言ではない。祭司の神様や天候を除けば気候術で右に出るもののない集団だ。だがあそこは偏定の管轄外にある。上層部はめったに表に出てこない。その上今はムシュー本部との連絡も途絶えているからな。何にせよ民の安全が最優先だ。すまないが今週の行方不明事件については こちらに何の報告も入っていない。今の状況ではそちらの調査に人手を割く余裕もなさそうだ。
謝らないでください。根拠はありませんが、今回の事件には何かつながりがあるように思えてならないんです。それに戦友同士が助け合うのは当然ですから、私にできることがあれば何でもおっしゃってください。
感謝する。実を言うと人手がまるで足りてなくてな。先の戦闘で負傷者が何人も出て、まだ休息が必要なものが多いんだ。石膏が安全なルートを見つけ次第、皆を護衛しながらここを立つ予定だ。
それなら出発まで皆さんの様子を見て回りますね。
ああ、頼む。
いつまた機会が襲ってくるかわかりません。
Oh,
とに
bird.
かく皆さんの安全を確
I
保
was
し
gonna
なく
say,
ては。
does the game? I was gonna say, does FGO like tell you when you make the
低
count?
減
That would
園
be
の方
funny
たちに聞い
if
て
it
みた
tells you
方
the
が良さ
exact
そうですね。
age. Oh my god. Okay, that's the stuff for later, because that's... Oh my god, there's so many things! But I love getting rewards. Oh, it's a game. It's a game mode. I must fight things. Okay, I see. No! No, no, no. Let me escape. Oh my god. There's so many things here. Jesus Christ. Okay. What about Tiamat? Are you asking me, do I like him? I feel like in the anime for Fate Zero, there was like parts of it where I did like him. But then in the game, I really just don't like him as much. I don't know if it's just the game, like FGO and in the game itself, my brain's like there's a difference between these two people. But realistically speaking, I feel like there isn't. I don't know, man. I don't really like him. Like, sometimes he's okay, and then sometimes I'm like, nah.
それじゃチュウは
No! We could take this out of context and be like Zhongli, something happened to Zhongli. Fate Zero's answer serving during the girl war opinion and new description. Opinion? Yeah, my opinion is sometimes I like him and sometimes I don't. And most of the time I don't, because women. And also the things he says. But this is mostly in the game. But me saying that is like kind of being a hypocrite because all the men I like have women problems. So he's okay. He's not as cool as Ku. Like if Ku is like good with words and is smooth talker, then like Diarmuid is not. But I guess he's more in terms of like how I feel about him in the anime is that he's more of the I don't know if the word like chivalrous is like the right word, but he's like during most of his fights, right? He's like, I want to fight someone like fair and no way he's like, doing backhanded tricks or stuff like that, right? So I feel like in that way is like there's the difference there. Not to say that I don't like that. I like things to be fair and square and nobody doing cheap tricks and all that stuff. But I guess like like, I don't want that to just be your only, like, I guess, selling point about you. It's a nice quality to have, but I want other things too. My description of him. Literally that, pretty much. That is basically my description of him, man. That is his only defining feature. Like, literally, what the anime has told me two things. One, what I just mentioned about him, comparing him to Ku. The other thing, woman. Cause like, in a lot of like the parts with him in the anime, it's like flashback to, you know, him getting married, him not marrying a woman, but woman's like, I like you, so she wants to marry him, but then other people are like, no, and then he end up dead. That's literally like the only thing that like the anime talks about him. It's like, I want fair and like woman, and that's it. Those are the only two things. And then in the game, it's like, I talk about woman, and then aka because I am woman, I'm just like, no, do not say these things. Ew.
急いでください。提言への指示で村の広場に全員集まることになっています。
そうでしたか。わかりました。よく荷物をまとめなさい。源宝城に行くわよ。お城に行くの？じゃあ周おじさんに会いに行ってもいい？
So you hate him with a small ounce of love, and you think he's pathetic. He's so pathetic with me. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. Well, I don't think he's pathetic with women. I just think he's very not great with women. But not to say that Ku has any good luck with women anyways. Like I said, me complaining about him not being good with women is like me being a hypocrite and not complaining about all the other men I like in FGO who have bad relationships or bad with women. So like, I think my problem with him is that those are the only two things that I like and the only two qualities that the show and the game gives me about him. Unless, like, I guess I could maybe read a bit deeper into it, but like, for me, it's like on the surface level, that's what it seems like only to me, and there's nothing more there that I want to like kind of be more interested and figure out more about this guy. Compared to like all the other men I like. I'm like, oh, on the surface level, these are like the things I like about him. And you know, like, oh, this part is very interesting that someone has told me about them. I want to know more. There hasn't been a moment with me when I'm like that with him. So, yeah. But other than that, so if I don't count the women thing, and then the only other thing there is that he likes things to be fair when it comes to fights, I'm like, sure, that there's nothing wrong with that. So realistically speaking, he's an okay guy. I just want more interesting things. Yeah, different words, same meaning at the end. Yeah, I just want more. It's okay. Apparently, like back in the day, for when Fate Zero and Stay Night came out, I remember this because I've told this story many times, but this always is a thing that it gets brought up in my brain anytime anyone mentions Yarmouth, just mostly because I'm like, damn, the community really likes comparing both him and Ku together, but also I love how people love to slander him compared to Ku. Because I remember at the time when I finished watching Fate Zero, I found a couple videos, but there was this one video because of there were so many comments on it. and it was a comparison of how Ku and Diarmuid die in the anime, which they both die because someone says, stab yourself. For different reasons, obviously. But nonetheless, they both stab themselves, and then, you know, they have their last thing that they do before they die. One of them monologues for a bit, the other one kills another guy. So then people are like, one is being whiny and complaining, the other one does something cool before he dies. The comments in that video were so... This was also back in the day when the internet was more chill and we respected our opinions online and not our, like, nowadays on Twitter and stuff. But it was still so funny because the comments were so polarizing. Some people were like one side or the other, and then some people were like, oh, like, you know, these two are two different people, so they wouldn't react the same way. So it's fair that, you know, they shouldn't, you know, be the same when they die, or they react the same way or whatever, right? So some people were like in the middle and kind of just being like, you know, it doesn't make sense that you're whining about one or the other. But I'm just like, it was so funny because I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, I see. Because at the time, I was kind of playing the game, and like, I was mostly watching the anime, and because that was the start of me realizing I just really like Ku. And then I tried to like Diarmuid because Ku was dead, and I was just like, I'm sad, I need to move on in my life. I couldn't move on. It was just not the same. And I realized by watching that video, I literally was like, yeah, I can't move on, man. My biases are too strong. I love one dude. Self-sacrifice. He burned building because he wanted to drag the priest with him versus whining. Yeah, pretty much. AKA my dad! Ah! My dad basically is the cause of killing the guy that I like, and then the guy that I like that got killed was like, you have to die with me too. Which I'm like, yes, you killed my dad, but also I'm like, you also died! So sad.
この200年間、原宝城の宮廷は残像を相当してきた。あいつらは歴代の提言営や機械の目をかいくぐって
So in the end, I'm just happy and sad.
どいつもこいつも狡猾で凶暴な奴らばかりさ。だが、原宝城の
I think like the two, I've talked about one scene in particular that has cemented me to like Ku in Fate Stay Night, which is the first time he shows up in the anime, which is at the school when Rin's doing her thing, and then like at the end when he dies, when he has this conversation with Rin and he says goodbye to her. I'm just like, I remember that line because I freaked out about it, because when he says like, come find me when you're older, and I'm just like, oh my god, I like freaked. I don't know why, because like realistically speaking, I know what he's trying to say to her, but I'm just like, I don't know why, I like freaked out, and like I still kind of freaked out about it. What more interesting things? Okay, what about Astolfo? He's a lovable person in the anime. That is true. I mean, like, I'm not really interested to Astolfo. Fanboy. Sorry, I have nothing against them or anything like that. If anything, like, I actually don't have anything like against them, because I read Yaoi, man. There's a bunch of them in there. But sometimes I read those and sometimes I don't. But I don't know. It's just like not my type of person, man. Like, I know a good amount of people like Astolfo. No, don't get me wrong, because that's like, other than like, you know, your Saber and Saber lookalikes and some other couple of female characters from FGO, you have a Stoffel being very popular. But it's just not my thing, man. I think we're about to say he stabbed Shiro. Oh yeah, that is true too. He does stab Shiro. That is true. And the thing I get mad about the most is after that, Ku has a fight with Saber, and Saber literally lives the funny gay bulk. And I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? And then people are like, yeah, his luck compared to her luck is not that great. And I say, what the frick?
今週の戦友よ。よければ、両雨のことを気にかけてやってくれないか。
I cry every single time. Oh, yo, what's up? We chibifying me. Okay, do you want the normal one or do you want a different one? Or do you not care which one I pick? I'm gonna pull them up. You decide. Because I need to pull them up because not that I didn't have them ready, but I wasn't expecting to use them, so I need to pull it up. The scene where Stoffel finished bathing and entered the room with Sean. Very funny scene. That is true. Very funny. Still doesn't change my mind. Pick at random. Okay. I shall close my eyes. And I shall stop. I'm going up and down my screen. I shall stop. 1, 2, 3, and stop. Okay, I guess you get reverse then, so... Well, technically I went too far up, and the top one would have been my normal one. So, let me try this again. And not go too far up. 1, 2, 3, stop. Still up. Okay, I guess... Don't forget to hydrate. Yes, I will not forget to hydrate. I will click this first and then we'll do this. It's the top one. Well, the top one would be my Discord avatar, but I'm not doing that, so it's reactive. How's that? That's the first thing. So we'll do normal then. Because that is the next one down from it. You need wood, Chibi. That is true! I have not done that yet. Mostly just because A, I forget, and B, I was gonna say that no one has either A, someone hasn't redeemed the chibi redeem. Not that I only do it when people redeem the chibi. But also, like, I just forget, man. And then I realize, oh, wait, I haven't done this. I should probably do this. Let me adjust myself for a minute. I'm like literally phasing through the wall right there. Need to put on to-do list. That is true. FGO chibi. FGO chibi would just be normal chibi me. Unless you want me to have a very specific, like, fit. You know what? No. FGO chibi would be just normal me, and then I just have, like, chibi, berserker Ku just sitting on my head or something. Like, that's literally it. That's the only difference, honestly. But also, I've been spending my my money on like IRL things because need to pay my bills because paying my bills is a good thing to do. Chibi-Ku cosplay. True, I cosplay as Ku. Just my hair's not even the right color, man. It's like the opposite color scheme. I'm like, literally my color is pretty much like pink / like a reddish color, pink red, some green blue. And then I don't count the shades. But yeah. My color palette is not a lot of blue.
よく伝わりました。
Who has a lot of blue in the color palette? Also, it's like, which coup do I cosplay as? I feel like I have to do the one that I started and fell in love with. Unless I just want Caster so I can just get Hood! Fluffy Hood.
とにかく頼んだぞ。
That would make it great. Maybe as like a Christmas gift to myself and for streaming, I should get another chibi done. Would you guys want a Wula one or an FGO one first? Because that'd be interesting. So I have one for reverse and then I have one for Star Rail. I mean, I was gonna say the normal one and then the reverse one are kind of more similar in terms of like I guess style and how they're formatted. The Star Rail one is a little different. Unless someone makes a redeem before then there's that. Oh, okay. I didn't destroy enough boxes. Which one? Prototype or normal or caster or Satanta or altar? I'd probably either do. I feel like I should do normal because that's the one I fell in love with. Out of all of them first, but I do like caster and altar. My brain's like, you should not do Satanta because he's young, you're old, and I'm like, and I'm just like, no, that'd just be funny. I go caster or altar. I feel like altar would be kind of interesting, just because of how like the altar versions of like altar versions are designed. By so I feel like that would be an interesting kind of look for me. I feel like caster's also a good option. I get Hood. I get Hood. And a staff. I'm just basically still a magic person. Yeah. A power of magic. What about prototype? I don't like prototype. Not because realistically, same guy, just different ages. I just don't like how he looks. AKA Nobu would be like, wow, Mirai doesn't like the most accurate looking one for this guy and his outfit. She likes the tight race car outfit. And I say, yes, you might be right about that, and I will not change my opinion about it. Oh my god, Mirai altar. I feel like altar would be an interesting thing. Right? Because I feel like by design, all the altar forms are very interesting compared to their normal counterparts. Right? So obviously, like some of them are more drastic compared to others. Like I'm thinking about like Emiya is like it's more drastic compared to like John or Altoria. Those ones aren't like too bad, other than the color palette change and certain facial features and stuff. But like mostly they're pretty much like close to the same thing, just color palette swap. But like people for like Emiya, like Ku, and then some other people, so they're a bit more different. Yeah, I agree with that, though. You like tight spandex suit rather than accurate looks. See, exactly. No, that's what Nobu says every single time.
そんな無茶を。あの子はまだ3歳なのよ。あんたまで軍に入ったら。
ごめんね、お母さん。私、もう決めたから。あの子の父親は帰ってこなかった。彼が雲稜谷で残像に殺されたことは玄霊が教えてくれた。
It's okay, don't know. You just agree with Nobu that I like a guy in spandex instead of more lore accurate. Which is funny because, like, my brain's like, everyone else is either very more lore accurate to not. And then, like, for Ku, I'm just like, no. Obviously, I'm not counting alter form because alter form is, you know, different. But, like, I guess, like, so, you know, like, normal versions of everyone compared to other, either class change or alter, more to less accurate. But then, like, Ku is just, like, very, like, no. Which I think that's the only person I'm like, no, I don't like how this is, this one is more lore accurate. I just like not. Okay, actually no, I lied. I was gonna say technically Takeda is probably like the next person where I just like him wearing a suit instead. Compared to his last ascension, which is the most accurate. Not to say that I don't like it, it's just that, like, I prefer a guy in suit. But this is like a very general statement. All men, not all, actually, most men look better in suit. So what I'm hearing from you guys is that for Christmas, as a gift for the streams, if that is like, if that is the time that I get it, if not before, we want an FGO chibi, and we want it of Alter Ku as I cosplay for it. Yes, is that what we're going for? This chibi is either I'm going to get it before then, or I get it for Christmas. It's one or the other. I might not get it exactly on Christmas, but Christmas time-ish. Because I haven't gotten a new chibi in a long time, which I feel like I should. Takeda Shige? Yes. Yes, no. You are correct.
逃げた方がいい。何も持っていかないで。全部ここに置いていってもいい。
I do like him. Which is very funny because I think he's like the most normal guy that I like in FGO. The only thing that he's very like interested in is sports cars. So I'm like, hey, that's not bad. I mean, some people have a hobby of sports cars in real life anyway. So like, if anything, you're the most normalist guy that I like. Because some people I like are either like quirky, like really quirky, or like, I was gonna say crazy, but I was like, I don't think anyone I like is actually crazy. I think everyone's just really quirky. Or just have their shtick. I prefer armor than suit. See, we're the opposite. Not to say that I don't like the armor. The armor is not like, it's like, I don't want to look at it ever and I hate it. Like how Ku is for like prototype. It's not like I hate it, like that bad. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just more used to it because I'm more into the Japanese culture. So my brain's like, this is more normal. I don't know. I just prefer the suit, man. I think it's just because my brain is like artist mode, and then my brain's like, it's actually like brown/black suit with white, and then you have the red as the accent color for the cape. Also, the cape has fluffy coat at the top. Maybe I just like fluffy things. fluffy coats and capes. Coats and capes, the fluff. I mostly also like the cape because I like the inside of it because the inside has like designs inside, and then on the outside of the cape it's just straight up red.
もうあんたって子はどうしてこんなところに一人で来てるの？お姉ちゃん、僕。
Something like Mordred's armor, but for male, or Lancelot, or even better. uh, Char. No. I don't remember what the flames. Okay, Mordred and Lancelot. I got that because God, I have my opinions about Camelot people. Mostly round table people, but that's besides the point. What do we need? Okay. No, I do. Okay. I was like, I swear that's what it looks like. I was just making sure. My brain's like, I'm pretty sure that's what it looks like. I only for some reason remember like the top part of that outfit, that outfit, and then I don't remember for some reason the bottom half. Basically, I remember waist up and then nothing waist down, but I was like, I'm pretty sure waist down is just like armor. Because like I remember waist up is less armor. And I just Googled it right now and I'm like, nope, I am right. It's just armor on the bottom and no armor on the top.
今のは。
お嬢さん、大丈夫かい？少し顔色が悪いようじゃが。
あなたはさっきりょうさんとお話しされていた。
I mean, that coat like thingy looks amazing. I want one. That is true. Like Killing Me, good outfit. Also, it's a good color palette because it's just blue and white. Blue and white is like a very like that's also a very like classic color combination.
うん。
I was gonna say if you do blue and red, even more classic. Because
両ウのことはあやつが
good
小
color
さい頃
pairing
からずっ
together.
と見守ってきた。
村長さん、お聞きしたいのですが、ここに備えられている剣は？
It's a cape. True, the cape.
ただの無名の剣じゃよ。無名だからこそあの戦いに身を投じたすべての将兵の象徴なんじゃ。200年前この原宝地帯で雲煙の駅が起きた。無州から大勢の兵が送られただけでなく、地元の若者たちも故郷を守るために自ら武器を手に取っての。その頃わしは生まれておらんかったが、長老たちから凄惨さは聞かされておる。
Also, I was gonna say, you know, if I ever like tell you someone in like FGO and I say their name completely wrong, and you're like, is it this person? Please double check because I cannot pronounce people's names ever properly and correctly. So, always check. Always ask me, is this the guy you're talking about? Because like I either read it wrong or I just insert letters randomly into their name or take away letters for some reason. My brain just does that.
戦火が収まると無州へ避難していた原宝の人々が少しずつ故郷へ戻ってきてな。この指導も英霊たちを祀るために建てられたものなんじゃよ。
Oh, I will tell you though, no. I think Nobu has pointed out multiple times that I just have a type for the Lancer
さっきの
class.
女性は運営の駅
My
に
type
身を
is
投
the
じようとし
Lancer
ていたのです
class.
ね。
Like, have you ever heard this thing where like in sports or in like other things you like have a type based off of like for sports, right? For example, like my friends used to tell me like do you have like a type in basketball of guys you like based off of their positions, which is a thing apparently that my friend told me, which I don't know if that is true or not, because she's like, if people play this position in basketball, they are like, this is their characteristics like 99% of the time. Basically, we're generalizing people based off of their positions in basketball. So basically, my type in like FGO is like Lancers. Pulling wise, Assassins. I pull so many Assassins. What other class do I like? I like a lot. I like a decent amount of Archer people. That is true. Archer, Lancer,
あれは剣に宿ってい
definitely.
た記憶
Those are like my
それと
two
も
classes of people that I generally like. By the time that hits, Nobu would already be there to fix things. True. But for the Charlemagne, it's pronounced as Charlemagne. See, no, you're doing the proper way of how you should tell someone to pronounce people's names. But like the way that Nobu does it sometimes, I'm just like, I can't believe it. Like if someone else read this, they would be like, this is horrendous, and would probably be like, why would you do this? And then I look at it and I'm like, easy peasy, I can now pronounce it properly. I'm just gonna collect these things. Not that I probably need them, because I'm probably not going to be pulling for characters in this area for a while, but in case I need them. So Lancer class is your favorite. Yes, Lancer class is my favorite, next to like Archer. Oh, I was gonna say another Lancer that I like is Karna. I do like Karna. But I also like everyone who's in that, like, what's it called? Story? Legend? I don't know what's the proper term for it. And I also like Arjuna too. So there's that too. I also like A-Man. But that's not his name. I call him that because I can't say his actual name. So I take the first letter and the last part of his name and smush them together and I say, that's your name now.
先祖たちが今の惨状を見たら何と思うじゃろうか。
Who else is in the Lancer class? Oh, Behemoth. Behemoth's also there, but he's also in the same category there. Indra's also there. They're all in the literally Karna, Behemoth, and Indra. They're all in the same the same thing together. Which I said before, I do like everyone in that anyway, so it's fine. Karna's too OP in the game, and damn FGO won't give me OP characters except for Ku and Saber. Oh, sorry. Lol. I was gonna say, I do like the Shinsengumi also, in general, because anime uses Shinsengumi a lot. But I also like them in general. I was gonna say, my favorite member of the Shinsengumi is also a Lancer class, which is Hada. Which he got released in the Japanese server not too long ago. It's been a while, but like in my brain, I'm like, that hasn't been that long.
Son-chan-san, この剣はただの象徴ではないはずです。決死の覚悟で生き抜くための勇気を与えてくれるものですから。
I was gonna say, who is in the Archer class that I like? There's A-Man, there's Nobu, Nobu's there. Takasugi's also there. Saika. Tiamat. There's Tiamat. But that's the wrong class of Tiamat. I was gonna say Tristan's there. Tristan's fine. Oh yeah, I guess there's Gilgamesh, but I don't like Gil, so.
一つ頼みを聞いては
That
くれん
reminds me,
か。
have you read Fate
こ
slash...
の剣を
Oh,
両
sorry,
名
Fate
に
type
渡して
of
やっ
line.
てほしい。
No, I have not.
帝元への手で源宝城へ持ち帰
Am
ら
I
せてほ
going
しい
to?
んじゃ。
Probably not. I'm probably not.
残像が攻めてくれば、ここは草木すら残らぬ焦土となろう。剣はただのものに過ぎんが、
I was gonna say, I'm
この
getting
地
the
の大
huge ass
切な
lore
遺産
dump
じゃ。
right now for
Doka,
Ua,
anzen
but
na
it's okay. We
basho
gotta
de
get it
matte yatte
somewhere, and this is the part where we get it because we're in Act 1 for Chapter 4. And plus, this is like segue into also Yang Yang getting her new form, so there's that too. I think you should read it more of Nobu in there. Is there? Ha! I don't think Nobu wants me to do anything else with them. 'Cause every single time I use Nobu in FGO, I'm just like, death. And very early on, and Nobu's been getting very upset about me doing that, so I don't think I should do that.
じゃが、これからは我々自身で人事を尽くすしかないのじゃ。
Oops, I didn't realize this skip button was in that corner. I didn't want to skip. I just wanted to keep tapping.
村長さんの頼みもありますし、両羽さんに会いに行きましょう。
誰だ？あなたか。私に何か用か。石膏は戻ってないが、もうこれ以上は待てない。村人たちが集合したら出発する。
先ほど村長さんにお会いしました。この剣を帝元営に預けたいそうです。
剣
More of all Shinsengumi characters are there, and same with the
道中は危ない。
Nobu.
人の命を守るだけで精一杯だ。
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, for the longest time, we didn't have all the Shinsengumi members in the game until, like, recently they put in Harda and Kondo. So now we have every single member of the Shinsengumi in the game now. So I'm so happy because I can start collecting them all. So fun. Oh, no, the game's telling me, you've been playing for 3 hours. Please don't forget to take a break.
あなたという人はまあ好きにするといい。
Yes, I will take a break, I promise. Don't worry.
そういえばまだきちんとお礼を言えてませんでしたね。助けていただいた上に休む部屋まで用意してくださって。
気にするな。私は村にずっと帰ってなかったから、どうせ空き家だったんだ。
あの家、両羽さんのご自宅だったんですね。
ただの古い空き家だ。この村もじき残像に踏み荒らされて瓦礫の山になるだろうからな。家がなくなってもまた何度でも建て直せる。だが死んでしまった人は二度と戻ってこない。
だからこそ今は生きている人たちに目を向けましょう。
There's only 2 characters that I like in the Archer class. It's Artoria and John. Ahaha. Fair enough.
まだ何か用か？言いたいことが。
少しだけお話ししませんか？
悪いが、今はそんな気分じゃないんだ。
普段の私ならこんな風に無理強いしません。ですが両ウさん、私たちは軍人です。果たすべき責務がある以上、感情に足を取られている場合ではありません。私の共鳴能力は遠くの風が運んでくるささやきを感じ取ることができるんです。
I was gonna say we're 16 out of the 21 sections, but I checked the sections and it seems like we still have a lot of things to do, or there's gonna be a lot more story. So I'm gonna probably leave it here once we get freedom again. And then we're gonna transition over to quickly finish today's stream by watching the Reverse 1999 collab trailer, because they put out the trailer for the collab. So we're gonna watch that and then we'll call it for today.
時々それが辛くなることもあるんです。悲劇の反響、災いの余韻、すべてが終わって私にはもう何もできないのに、風は容赦なくその声を届けようとする。そういう声を聞くたびに胸が締め付けられます。
あなたは？
大丈夫です。無理に話す必要はありません。あなたの心の声はもう私に届いていますから。
Some rest may not in the game is more than you. True.
私はみんなと目を合わせるのが怖いんだ。みんなが私に求めているものくらい分かっている。私自身、矢面に立ってくれる誰かをずっと待ち望んでいたからな。途中と世紀はまさにそういう人間だった。高原騎士なんて肩書きがなくても立派に部隊を率いる器だった。なのにあの二人が死んで私だけが生き残った。あの時私がもっと早く異変に気づいていれば、この命に変えてでも。どうして私が。
どうでしょう。口に出してみたら少しは楽になりませんでしたか？きっと誰かに答えを教えてもらう必要なんてないはずです。どうすべきかはあなた自身が一番よくわかっているはずですから。ただ失敗するのが怖いだけです。やり直せない選択だからこそ恐れている。ですが腹をくくって前に進むしかない時だってあります。
Who's your favorite berserker class aside from Coulter?
北楽の春の
That's a
戦いで
good
も
question. I didn't think
あな
about
たたちは
other
そう思っ
people
てい
from
たのか。
berserker. I was gonna say Emiya's pretty good. I do like how
最
he
後は頭の
looks.
中も真っ白になりながら
Who else?
無我夢中で戦っていました。
Hmm.
あの戦いは本当に多くの人に助けられながら掴んだ勝利でした。確かに一人の人が
Oh, Tiamat's in there too.
みんなの前に立ってくれましたね。
Oh, my dad's there.
あ
So
の人
I
が
guess
ず
my
っとそば
dad.
にいてくれるわけじゃないこと
Even
も
though
分
as
かっ
much
てい
as I
ま
don't
す。
like him, I add him to the list. But I think that's it, I think.
誰かの背中に憧れているだけではその場から永遠に動けません。今度あの人に会うときは背中を追うのではなく隣に並んで歩きたいんです。原宝城の状況はまだわかりませんが、さっきも言った通り風が私をここへ導いたのなら、私がすべきことはたった一つ。あなたの言う通りだ。何があろうと責任を全うしなければ。そういえばさっき口ずさんでいた歌は？
Oh, there's also Arjuna altar too. That's also a good one. I do like that. But then he's like, okay, technically normal Arjuna is technically better than altar Arjuna because I remember talking about this. Wait, no. Is that correct? Yes. Yes. Because I like Karna. I remember talking about this. One of the altars I don't like for Arjuna or for Karna, and then the vice versa is true for them. I'm pretty sure it's Arjuna altar that I don't like as much because then he becomes, I'm just God and don't have emotions, and then Karna is a bit better.
全てを教わったわけじゃない。楽譜は200
pretty
年
sure.
も前に失われてしまったからな。今の私たちはうろ覚えのメロディーを鼻歌でなぞるのが精一杯なんだ。
Oh, Marie Antoinette is also an altar. I do like her, I think her later,
そうだったんですね。
art, I think. She has younger and older versions of her different ascensions, I'm pretty sure. Oh, damn. You can sing it. I was not expecting that. Mine is in H altar. Morgan and the big eyes and it's Lancelot. Hey, let's go!
あなた、この歌を知っていたのか？それとも一度聞いただけで覚えたのか？このメロディーでみんなの心が少しでも穏やかになればと思ったんです。そうだな。それに私なんかよりもずっと上手だ。
No, I don't get freedom yet.
両騎士、小巡りの輪がこちらへ接近する機械の反応を捕捉しました。2時間以内にこの村に到達します。
もう待てないな。
Also, I realized her hair ends are like feathers. I didn't realize that up until now. Also, why Angry Mango 0 star? Who is Angry? Oh, we've talked. I remember people calling someone Angry Mango. I don't remember who it is though. I don't remember who this is. I remember someone being like, someone said the same thing, and then I said who, and then someone told me, and then now I don't remember. Like I thought this will take a good while.
私に行かせてください。偵察と警戒は東博本来の務めです。私の共鳴能力なら危険を事前に察知して避けられます。
Or Evil Shira. Oh yes, thank you.
わかった。場外の軍作風キャンプの座標を送る。
Oh, I think we're getting to the part where we do actually get freedom.
現地の兵に両縁で安全なルートの地図を
Please give me freedom! Or at least don't put me in a cutscene like this, so that I don't have to redo it
担
again.
当者に運泊機器の使用権限を開放しておこう。あれを使えば移動時間をかなり短縮できる。
Yeah, I get freedom. Let's go! Alright, pause here. We're gonna leave it right here. Freedom it is for me! Let's go! Alright, I'm gonna just leave it here. I'm gonna just turn this down, turn this up. And then I'm gonna just quickly... I just wanna quickly check some things. And then we can change over to... we can change over to watching the trailer quickly before we finish off today. Okay, I am gonna pull up their schedule so I can talk about it for next week as well. Okay, I'm gonna, while I set this up, I'm also gonna quickly go use the bathroom, and then we, oh no. Well, what's the point of me going to the bathroom and then us watching the video? There's literally no point. I should just wait, honestly. Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna quickly go to the bathroom and then we'll watch the video. Because, to be honest, I would wait, but I don't think I can wait. So, I'll be back in just a few seconds. Okay, I'm back. Okay, now I can show you guys the video for... There you go. This is the video for the collab for Reverse and Atomic Heart. Let me just quickly read what you guys said. You actually got freedom and it's not a figment of your imagination. True, app! True! Go rest while we sleep, eat, rest, don't forget to hydrate properly. True! Got ads. We back and welcome back, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna preface something. I don't know anything about Atomic Heart. All I know is the robots, or the the 2 specific main robots. I also don't know why that game has robots. I don't even know the general premise of that game. So when I sit here, I may not comment a lot, or I'm gonna say certain things. You're like, why are you saying this? So that's why I preface, I know nothing about this game now. So then if I point something out, you won't be like, why is she saying this? Drink, enjoy the PV. Also, welcome back. Thank you. I will do the chugging down the water while we watch. Alright, let's watch it and see how it goes. I'm excited because I have high hopes for this collab because the Assassin's Creed one was really well before, so I have hopes for this one. Considering I know like nothing about Atomic Hearts compared to Assassin's Creed, I only knew very little, so I have hopes.
A world that champions science, rationality, and order. I think you might like it here after all, Mesmer. Think of it as a paid vacation.
I won't deny the appeal. But since I'm here with you two, I'd call this a business trip. At best.
They look beautiful.
They give these robots emotion.
Our artificial intelligence models allow them to serve as your very own robotic friends.
Detecting abnormal, hostile behavior.
Oh, I didn't expect you two to find out.
I can't turn my legs. Somebody, help me. Crispy critters.
We're running out of tapes!
Please hurry, Vertin.
Hold tight, Comrade Doctor.
This melody sounds familiar.
Do you like it, Granny Xena?
You have great taste, kid.
It's time to go.
Let's roll, kids.
What is happening? I know, like,
We have
nothing.
been reassigned to this suitcase as a personal protection detail for you, Comrade Doctor. New title confirmed.
Oh, they're together.
Please allow us to connect to your private channel. Our braided hair? Affirmative. It is made of the same alloy as our bodies. We hope you like it. Internal capacitors reset.
Wow, I only have to pull once. And I don't have to pull, like, twice. Compared to the Assassin's Creed one.
With polymer.
Which I'll never ever be able to try again for the Assassin's Creed collab, so I'm sad still. I think that's the more salty one. This one is, I guess, gonna be a lot easier.
Silent treatment. Do I mean so little to you?
What was this?
Or are you
It's a
just playing
box
hard to
with...
get?
Oh, it had the tentacle arms out of it. What is this thing? Oh, yo, people got outfits.
Have you considered to learn some skills?
Oh,
For
that's
example,
cute.
Go
I like
Sally!
this outfit.
First, you need to pass the Russian courage training.
I figured out how to blow the wind to carry both of us at the same time. Would you like to fly, Vertin? Just for a little while. I want to give commands to robots too.
Oh,
Then
that's
I
so
can forbid
cute.
them from saying,
I
"Don't
love
do
that
this,"
outfit
and
for
"Don't
Flare
do
Page.
that."
It's so cute.
Is this what you really think? Or just sweet talk?
Oh my god, that's so cool. I love it. That's so cute. It's great.
Odile, one as ominous as obsidian. Odette, one
Oh,
as
they also
pure
get an
as
outfit.
pearl. These new outfits and our routine together present the sum of our existing wisdom. While our performance marks our path into the bright future ahead. Let the swan feathers sweep the stage.
The wings of reckoning cast a shadow.
Oh
A
no!
herald of retribution.
That's so pretty.
Let us
God.
measure the weight of your deeds.
Oh my God, that's
Under
so
the eyes
pretty.
of justice, there is no hiding from mystery.
Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Also for one of my favorite characters too.
You're
I love
finally
that.
here. I could use a sponsor like you. So, there is a new discovery of mine.
When does this collab even come out? That's a good question. I don't even know when this is supposed to come out. Figure that out. Does it say at the end here? Okay, it's just showing the rest of the extra events and rewards that we get, which unless we were playing the game, you don't really care too much about, so that's fine. When does this come out? Okay, I think that the twins kind of remind me of Lucy, but that's just because I know less things about the twins, and also I'm just like robots. They kind of look very like I think in the base game, I think they kind of look very much like Lucy already, or I don't know which one got inspired by which one, but I'm like, if you put Lucy and you put the twins next to each other, I'm like, yeah, it's pretty much the same. We'll launch on July 23rd. That's a Thursday. That's the day right before the Fate collab. The Fate collab comes out the 24th. When am I gonna play anything? God. I'm not gonna be able to play anything. Okay, am I just not gonna play like am I not gonna play Triple Z on the 29th when it's supposed to come out, and then I just play the collab for Reverse on the on that week? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna write this down so that I can look at how to schedule this later so that I can write this down. I'm assuming you guys want to watch me play this collab as much as I'm interested in playing it myself. Because I did stream the Assassin's Creed one, so I'm assuming you guys would want me to watch me play this and to react to some of it. Oh, I forgot to put my PNG because I had my model up before. Oops, that's fine. I will just adjust this. Because I'm not going to swap back to my thing unless someone does that, but I'm going to just leave it because we're going to just chat for a little bit and then I'll be done. Atomic Heart imagined Bioshock, which I know like very little about Bioshock 2, but Russian theme from the gameplay I've seen. Okay, here. Let me do a quick Google search. Now, I'll do a quick Google search about what it's about later. Do one on my phone, actually. I'm quickly do a Google search. Here. What is about? What is this game about? Yeah, I like know nothing about the game except robots in it. Cool, funny. Also, what's with the robots? I don't know. Robots have been just a thing coming up in my day-to-day life recently. But yeah. Let's see. Should say Okay. And the devs got, well, very sus with that damned refrigerator. That it's the sus refrigerator. Are you telling me it's just a sus refrigerator? Or are you telling me that there's a reason why this is a sus refrigerator? No rest for Mirai, I guess. I bet Nobu would push you to rest. You're right, Nobu would tell me to rest. Where is Nobu? What happened? Nobu just is not here anymore. What happened? Did Nobu just say peace it and I just missed the part where they said, hey, I'm gonna be gone for a while. Have fun. Is Nobu just not here? I swear they did not say that they were gonna peace it out and just leave. I swear. I didn't miss a message in chat saying that, right? Right? Okay, let me just quickly read what Atomic Heart is about. Set in an alternate history of 1950 Soviet Union. Oh, not the Soviet Union again, because reverse. We did that already. Play as major. Agents sent to investigate a massive robot uprising at the Utopian Facility 3826. Okay, that's just the gameplay. Okay, that's just how you play the game and different things that you get. Okay, so basically it's about. Okay, so that gives me a little bit about it. I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll also explain some of it in, like, the collab, because that's what they did for, like, Assassin's Creed, but I had a better grasp of, like, the premise and, like, what the game of Assassin's Creed was about, more or less so, compared to Atomic Heart, because I feel like reading the summary for Atomic Heart, it feels like there is more, definitely more. That's just like a very like surface level summary. And like you have to play the game to actually get more of it. So I'm assuming that the collab will kind of get more into it, because not everyone who's playing Reverse is gonna play Atomic Heart, so they gotta explain some stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna be interested to see how I kind of vibe with this collab, just because, like I said, I was already interested in Assassin's Creed before. I knew a little bit about the game. I knew the premise of the game a bit better. And so the collab was really good, even though, like, I basically still know very little, like 1% about the entirety of Assassin's Creed. So it'll be interesting for Atomic Heart, where I basically like know nothing except I've just seen robots and that's it. And I just point with my hand. So we'll see how it goes. So that'll be kind of interesting to see how that turns out. But I'm excited. And I like it how they're making the twins. Well, actually it makes sense that they're like one unit instead of two separate, because I'm pretty sure in the game you see them together most of the time, or at least most of the time when I've seen like screenshots of the game, they're usually together, which helps me a lot, because for Assassin's Creed I had to pull twice for two characters, because I did two different games in the collab with two different characters. I got one, I didn't get the other, and I won't get a chance to try again any other time, because they're not going to bring it back, because it's a collab. So I'm glad this time I only have to pull once for Atomic Heart. So that's great. More robots! Put all the robots together. The red box is the sus refrigerator, because in the Atomic Heart game, it had some very sus lines. Ooh. Does this thing just have sus lines and that's why we call it the sus box? And there's nothing else? I thought there was something more interesting about it. That's why we call it the sus box. Mirai, you need rest. Go rest. No, are you Nobu now? Where did Nobu go? As I ask. I ask people. Okay, guys, I have a question for you. It's not gonna happen next week. This will happen the 2 weeks from now. The week of the 20th. Because next week, I'm talking about schedule, and I'm asking you guys what do you prefer that I do first. Nobu probably passed out. Probably. We need rest before Nobu return from the Grail War. It's okay. Grail War is very long. There's lots of people. I have time. I have time. This is me quickly asking you guys what you prefer. If you say I don't care, then I'll just do whatever I want. So next week, we're going to continue playing Wuwa on Tuesday and Wednesday, which is the week of the 14th. That's next week. And then I'm hoping that we'll finish it on Tuesday and Wednesday. If I have to stay up late one of those days, it's fine. I like how What's Up's just like, I don't care. It's like, I'm just gonna save this. And then Friday the 17th, and then we'll continue that playing Star Rail, because Star Rail comes out technically the Tuesday. We'll continue playing it. Since the fake collab for Star Rail comes out the 24th, and then the collab for Reverse comes out the 23rd, which I think is hysterical that both the gacha game says let's put our collabs right next to each other, which I don't think they purposefully made it. Do we want to continue on to have 2 weeks worth of Star Rail? So we play the main story, we get into the collab for Fate. Or do we want to take a pause and say we play Reverse and then we play the Star Rail collab? I feel like we should just play 2 weeks of Star Rail, play the collab for Reverse, and then we just push back playing Triple Z. Because I feel like that's better. Because then we can do all the Star Rail stuff in one go, story and the collab, and then we play Reverse, and then we can do Triple Z later. But then I don't know how long. Well, it shouldn't take us that long to play like the Star Rail collab. It only took me like 2 streams to finish the first part, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember if I put up the VOD for that on the YouTube, but I might have. Do you need do what you need to do before I summon Nobu back from reality? Because time zones, I'm here at least. That is true, What's Up? You are here. I feel like it's 4 in the morning for you. You know, I go to bed. It's only 1 in the morning. It's only like 1:23 right now. It's only 1 in the morning. It's not that bad. It is not 4 a.m. If it was 4 a.m., I wouldn't be here. Don't matter to me. Just pick whatever's most convenient for you. Okay. What's Up says, I don't care. App also says, I don't care. Whatever works for you. So that's 2 out of less people. So I'll take it. I'm sure it's like 2 a.m. You're closer, What's Up? It's 4 for me. 2 weeks of HSR. Okay, 2 weeks of HSR then it is. What's Up has said something. 2 weeks of HSR it is, and then I'll move everything else. I'm going to check if I have VODs for the first half of the collab. If I don't have it on the YouTube, then I'm pretty sure it was only 2 days. It was no more than 2 days. You can only do so much for a collab. Alright, guys. I see. Afternoon/morning from the other side of the world. That is true. Alright, guys. I'm done for today. Thank you for coming to the stream today to watch me start the Wuwa 3.5 update. I really appreciate it. We've gone through a bit of the introduction and into the meat of the story a little bit. We'll continue the rest of the act next week and then get into Act 2. And then on Friday, hopefully we'll get into playing Star Rail, and then we'll be playing that, I think, for about 2 weeks. And then we'll do other stuff. But we'll see how far we get with that. Bye-bye, see you later, and sleep well. Thank you, I appreciate it, app. Eat, sleep, and hydrate properly. Bye-bye, Mirai, thank you for the stream. Thank you, Nono. Thank you, What's Up, and thank you, Nobu, and anyone else who came. I really appreciate it. Rest well. Thank you, What's Up. I will see you guys next week for more Wuwa, and if not, I'll see you guys next time. Alright, bye guys! Bye-bye!